Hello and welcome back to Tier Zero Gaming. I'm Mike.
I'm Billy, and oh god, I don't know how you guys feel about that little intro thing there, but I'm a little worried about those pictures we saw there, Mike. This is gonna be a long one.
So Billy, referring to the thumbnail there, so we have Martyr of Sands versus Living End. We have Martyr of Sands
versus Trinisphere.
versus Trinisphere. And we have Trinisphere versus Living End.
It'll be a good one, folks.
We got some magic to cover.
Settle in. So we have Nick Blackford on Martyr Proc and Gabriel Hipp on the coolest version of Living End I've seen.
Nah, he's on actual Cascade. This is the
Let's go.
Yeah, so this is the last week that Gabriel will likely ever play Cascade, as his personal opinion is that he always draws his Living Ends.
That's a hell of a bias there, Chief.
It is. It is very anecdotal, but it is what it is. You know what? If Gabe's having fun playing Magic, I really don't care.
Exactly. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. Is if you're enjoying what you're doing, don't let anybody tell you can't do it.
Exactly. And honestly, considering Gabe's not coming from a modern background or anything, the fact that he found cards like Ideas Unbound and whatnot,
exactly,
Founding of the Third Path to play around, he's certainly kind of put himself in a space where he's having fun trying to experiment and get this deck to work without the traditional Cascade elements.
Exactly.
And now he doesn't even have Grief, so he can't pitch all of his Living Ends so that he can't cast them with the spells that he put in his deck just so he could cast them.
We are learning.
Yeah, so we did it. See, the Grief ban was actually for Gabe's
It was
benefit.
A positive for Gabriel and the rest of the Magic community.
Unbiased commentary.
Unbiased commentary here at Tier Zero Gaming, folks. I, for one, love Grief and think it should have never been banned.
I actually think it never should have been banned, but, whatever.
Hurt. So fetching up, looks like Lush Portico, that would be a Temple
That is
Guardian.
a Temple Guardian.
Yeah, so
yeah.
That screams Ardent Plea on 3 to me.
Yeah, I agree. This is a generous Ent Forest cycling.
So I believe we get a Street Wraith, 2 Ents, and a fucking Curate of Mysteries off this Living End.
2 Street Wraiths in the graveyard.
Nick would fucking die if we just cast this card.
I don't know, he might gain 20 life.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last you?
That looks like a No More
power.
Lies in Nick's hand.
What the fuck is No More Lies?
It is the mana leak that exiles and costs white-blue from MKM.
Is this a control?
This is
deck?
This sure looks like Jeskai Control / Martyr Proc hybrid.
Do we not have a land? Did Nick just miss their land drop?
Oh, that's
rough, Chief. Gabriel also doesn't have the Cascade spell, it looks like.
No, he has the That looks like Ardent Plea.
Why
maybe
didn't we just
drew it.
Cascade? Okay, maybe.
I don't know what we're looking at a turtle for. Maybe he thinks he needs a bigger Living End?
No, dog. 20 power seems good. 20, I don't know, Chief. 20 power seems good to me.
15? 15 power, I think it would have been. And yeah, that seems just fine to me.
Seems well, no, so the Ents are 10.
Were
the Street Wraiths are 16. There's 2 Ents.
Oh.
There's 2 Ents, 2 Street Wraiths. That's 16.
And a Curator?
20. Literally 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And we shocked? What do we have for 2 mana?
Probably the turtle, right? The turtle 2 mana?
I guess.
So if Nick just plays a blue land here, though, our Living End.
Yeah, but the 2 mana turtle is a regrowth, right?
Oh, fuck. Let me read turtle. People are trying to convince me it's playable Titan. I don't believe you, but I'll go read it just in case I'm wrong.
Nick just discarded to hand size and discarded the Fog Kami.
That's rough.
No. Oh, everything's terrible.
Attack for 1.
Sure, whatever.
Why not just gain oh god, help us all.
No, because we can still do that. It's not a tap.
It's not a tap?
If it was a tap, we couldn't do it the turn it came into play.
Oh, that's fair. Fun fact, I know I seem like a Martyr of Sands player. I have never registered that fucking card.
Oh, I believe you 100%. Alright, Gabe, flipping Living End. Yeah, Nick, in response, good job, Nick. Reveal my whole hand.
Jesus.
Gain 21 life.
Oh, we're gonna do it again. This is gonna be a slog.
Don't forget we have a fog coming into play.
Yep. This is gonna be a slog, Chief.
We're only at 39.
Only. Did we just go by living in?
I don't think so.
Roll the cameras back, Chief.
I can't do it. It'll mess up the video.
Damn it. There it
There's
is.
one. We found one. Nick says, I will get back these two creatures.
They're vibing. Oh, this is gonna be so long. Can we get the Benny Hill theme? No, that's super copyright. Like, that's hilarious
I
copyright, right?
cannot imagine that I can do that, but, like,
Yeah.
who knows? It might be public domain by now.
Hey, dog, here's my... There's 3 streamers! No, it looked
that's
like
just
it
the
was.
ardent plea. Food. We get food.
Food.
You're right, there were 2 Genericents, and because we took the extra turn, there's now 2 Curator of
This
Mysteries.
is 24 power.
Easy.
Alright, Nick, what's the plan here, bud?
Fog.
Fog and then fog again? Like,
Fog and then
You
gain 21 or more life.
you can only fog and gain life so many times before that I just beat you to death through it.
Yeah.
There's a solitude.
Yep. So, crack martyr, gain 24, solitude something? Oh wait, that's a second fog kami.
Oh god. help
Why is
us
there more
all.
than one?
I don't want to know.
Oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
my god, help us all.
So is this, So obviously we're like a Jeskai control variant, right?
Yeah.
So like this isn't quote-unquote normal proc.
Uh-huh.
And to call Martyr proc normal in any sense
It's
is
just
like,
it's just like we're coping.
right. But like this is a deck that like I know exists, that you've seen before, that you know exists.
Yeah.
Like
I
so
watched
there
it.
is a semi-stock build of this deck.
Would you believe, like, 2022, I played in the 5K.
Okay.
Modern 5K.
Yeah.
I got in the top 8.
Mhm.
I was feeling good.
Yeah.
Round 1, I'm on Amiable Titan. I parried a Martyr Proc.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you would think, oh, this is awful for me. No, dog, have you ever watched a fucking Titan deal, like, 60 plus damage from Valakuts in one turn?
Yeah.
You can gain a lot of life, Chief. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not
Anyway.
infinite. It's fine.
So, I mean, Martyr Proc has results. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
it
like-
in top 8s. It's doing stuff. Gary, that was 2 years ago.
Martyr proc is like wearing a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
The thing is some decks in Modern are bringing like heavy artillery
We're aiming for the head.
or that. I was just gonna say we get through the vest eventually.
That's also fair. I was gonna say, like, dog, some of us, like, that's a nice vest you got there. I'm
Right.
headshotting you.
Yeah, like there are some decks that do that. Like anything with Thassa's Oracle is
Yep.
doing that.
Just like, that's cool.
I
Anyway.
don't care how much life you have. But like a deck like Titan does care.
Yep.
Because there is a finite amount of damage that you can do.
Yes.
But it's a big number.
It's a number that if you could gain somehow, I would be genuinely surprised.
Yeah, so like I feel like that's the brute forcing through the vest in
Yeah, like
this
50
analogy
cal
that I'm
shots,
making.
yeah.
Exactly. It was
Okay.
like, yeah, you're gonna stop the first couple.
You're not gonna stop all of it. I swear, there's no way you stop all of it.
Right. That's kind of what we feel like right here with the commies and
Yeah. It's just one of those decks where, like, I get its potential, but, like...
well, it's a deck where like you have to really enjoy your opponent's misery.
I tell you, misery, like, Gabe... So, like, I would be hard-pressed to see Gabe lose this game. That's the point I'm at right now.
Okay.
Like, looking at this board state, Nick can delay the inevitable for a couple turns, but then, like, what is the plan once the 2 fogs and the extra 20 life are gone?
If I have to guess, something akin to Winds of whatever.
Oh, Winds of Abandon? Like,
Yeah, that one.
Or, like, Supreme Verdict or something?
Yes.
But, like...
Supreme Verdict less good.
Yeah.
Winds of Abandon would get the job done.
Winds of Abandon would be pretty brutal. The thing is like, you can only stop the bleeding for so long. Like, Control in general, like, let's say Jeskai Control. Control looks to stop the bleeding to the point where I am in control and it's hard to beat
Right.
it. Now, like, imagine you're playing, like, 4 X1s and 8 X1s in your deck that just only slowly stop the bleeding.
Yeah. So Beseiju going after the Sacred Foundry here.
Sure.
I think it's fine. Nick floating a mana.
Not sure what mana, but this probably
yeah,
doesn't matter.
I mean, it's white, right?
Yeah, probably.
Wake up, Billy!
Another one. Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Wake up.
That's what this video is going to
It's
be. Wake up, you're in a
for
coma.
real. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna have fun.
I'm having a blast currently. Now, will I say that after the next 2 hours?
I don't know. All I know is I wasn't looking at the screen for 2 turns because I didn't have to.
Yeah, no, we've literally just been like, fog you. Now we're entering the game state where it's
now things are actually going to start happening because the fogs are gone. That said, like, we know that Nick has 2 Abiding Graces in hand.
I've got to read Abiding Grace.
Oh, it gets back a fog every turn for free. But it costs...
Why did we just besage you land if we know that's a card?
Because...
Did Gabe not know that was a card?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, like, to be fair, I don't know what Abiding Grace is. I've played Modern for like 5 years straight.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw that one.
Yeah, you got it, man. You Scryfall away. Abiding Grace is a 3-mana enchantment that says at the beginning of your end step, choose 1, gain 1 life, or return a 1-mana creature from your graveyard to the battlefield.
This fucking thing was an MH2, huh?
Yeah.
This is just like the best card this deck could have ever seen printed, right?
Yeah.
This is like, we don't need...
Yeah, so, like, you and I have been calling it Martyr Proc.
Uh-huh.
But that's in reference to Proclamation of Rebirth.
Exactly.
Which is a card from Dissension with Foretell.
That is just shit now. Why would you ever not just run this?
Exactly. So, Martyr Proc is a bit of a misnomer.
What is that? What was that?
I have no idea.
Is that Grace?
It's gone now.
Doesn't look like Grace.
No, that's not a Grace. The 2 cards on the left are Grace.
Well, I mean, like...
Nick is just in the I need a 3rd land waiting room.
But we also have, like, 2 Solitudes to stem the bleeding. Like, this is
we're not going to die.
Yeah.
We're at 60. We can just take this hit for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Before we have to do anything.
So this is 24, right? So we can do 48 damage with the curse the next 2 turns.
Which is nowhere close to enough.
Not even close, yeah. And, like, Gabe at any point in time can never play another Live Again. Because then we're just getting fogged twice again and getting another 40 plus life.
Yeah, there's at least 1 Martyr hanging out down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's 2 commies and a Martyr. So, like, a Living End is actually just probably more detrimental to our life than anything. Not even counting the Solitude to Nick's hand.
Sure.
Why are we doing this now?
Just not take a 3rd of our life, I guess. Also, like, Solitude being in the graveyard is not a bad place for it to be.
Sure, but like you said, we can comfortably take 2 full-ass hits before we even remotely...
Well, now we can comfortably take 3 hits.
Fuck.
Is that even true? I didn't do the math.
Well, we just lost 5,
8, 7,
so it should
14,
be 19.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can comfortably take 3 hits.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's a good enough reason.
So we're checking out graveyard. Hey, did you feel that? I feel like a timeline just died.
It was weird. Multiverse has changed. Everything is different.
Everything's strange. Anyway, we're looking at our graveyard. It looks like it was a Sky Turtle to pick up a card here.
Sky Turtle gets permanents or any card?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel like in a different timeline it said permanents. It looks like any card though. So.
Well, we sure appear to be targeting a force of negation. So.
Get our force negation back here. This seems pretty good, honestly. Like, we're scared of the Grace, right? Or I guess I'm scared of the Grace.
Oh yeah, we have
told me about its existence.
Yeah, 100%. Or we just
force negation is
the closest thing to protection that this deck has available. So.
Exactly. We can't grief you anymore.
Oh
God damn it! Well, that added like 15 minutes to the game, right?
It's only 1 attack.
Oh yeah,
we had to pick.
We are steadily losing cards in our hand too.
Steadily, yeah. We only have 5 white cards. We only gain 15.
Only 15. Insane.
We get to chump block. That's like gaining 20.
Oh my God, it does gain like 20. Jesus. Alright, so fetch. So like we're in a point where Gabriel can just start playing draft chaff monsters from their hand, though.
Yes.
That's like my favorite part of Living In.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast my Curator of Mysteries and my Stripe River Blenders.
How dare you call Curator of Mysteries draft chaff?
That's draft chaff, bro.
I played New Perspectives combo.
Maybe. What the fuck is that?
It was the cycling deck in Standard.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, you actually just go through your entire deck.
Was that Second Sunrise or is that some other shit?
It was an approach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, approach the Second Sun?
Yeah.
I know I meant like Second Sunrise, like the fucking egg thing, right? Or am I?
Oh, no, this was in standard.
Okay.
Yeah, New Perspectives was the 6 mana enchantment. ETB, like, draw 3 cards, but then, you can cycle for free.
Yo, that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's gain a bajillion. We're at 41. Looks like we didn't even attack. No! Not the land! Stifle it, Gabe! Stifle it!
Alright.
Cycle a nimble obstructionist, please!
No, I mean, we're gonna force the first Abiding Grace, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's step 1.
See, therein lies the problem, though. The first.
Uh-huh. We're getting Nick down to, like, 1 attack away.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd be very stunned to see Gabriel lose this game. So we have 3 Sacred Founders this time.
I don't know.
And I've not seen a single red card so far.
There's a Flage in hand.
There is? Oh my god, no. Stop. Just let it end. This deck is like what I can only describe as there is no win condition. My win condition is I just want to go to time.
No, boredom is a win condition.
No, did not resolve.
I don't think Gabe even read the card.
I wouldn't.
I legitimately don't even think Gabe read it. I think he just was like,
Dog,
yep.
that is a thing that I could force him to get in the game I'm trying desperately to get over with.
You're not wrong.
I don't think I would have read either.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Abiding Grace is a very silly Magic the Gathering card, but like, we're talking about it in the context of a person that put 20 power into play.
Alright, boys, this next attack is lethal. We just have...
14, 19. Oh, it is. It's exactly
Come
lethal.
on. Come on.
There's a land.
Come on.
We have another Solitude, right?
I remember seeing one. I don't know if we pitched it or not. Abiding
Here's
Grace
an
again.
Abiding
Please,
Grace.
God, Gabriel, just counter it. Please, God, Gabriel.
Subtlety does not
Gabriel,
counter.
please. Gabriel.
Subtlety does not stop Abiding Grace. Gabe reading Abiding Grace for the first time.
Fuck. So, like, what is the plan from here? Do we just sit here eternally?
Gabe will not do that because
Gabe values his time.
I'm not convinced that's true.
Shit.
But
Don't fist bump.
what?
Man went, ugh.
That's because we
Resolve.
did the thing.
Resolve.
We did the thing.
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, calm me back. Okay.
Call me back. Upkeep.
We
Sack
don't
Kami.
praise this. This is gonna be 2 more years of martyr proc.
So do we have to call it Martyr Grace now?
What do you call this now? Like martyr grace? Martyr.
That's what I said.
Like you could call it. You just call it martyr. Just like this is Jeskai martyr.
Sure.
Sure. So
All
is
I
Abiding
know-
Grace in every one of these lists?
Yes.
Because I think this is the first time I've seen this card.
Yeah, 100%. It's in
Straight up
every
the
list.
first time I've seen this card.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It has been in every version of this deck that I have put together so far.
Interesting.
Which means that my Abiding Graces are sleeved at the shop, just vibing, just hanging out.
The best life they could probably ever live.
It is. It really is. Nobody else's Abiding Graces are doing anything.
Literally no way. Except for that one person that did really well. That one event we talked about like 2 videos ago.
I can't think of the gentleman's name. Somebody is going to yell at me later, and
Something.
I deserve it. But there is a gentleman who is well known explicitly for this deck.
Okay. What is that?
That's a Thraben Inspector.
Alright, that's cute. That's cute. I'm gonna get a clue every turn.
No, we're going to keep fogging every
I mean,
turn.
like, I can hope.
But, you know, if we ever... Yeah, okay. Gabe is
Just like, I don't want to fucking sit here, brother. Like, the
We have 1 turtle. It got used.
And we had a Beseiju.
And we had 1 Beseiju, and it got used.
Oh my god. Our outs were 0?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, at least pre-board.
It's like the question...
Post-board, we have Force of Vigor and Foundation Breaker and...
So, like, here's what I don't like about this, right?
Wasn't it?
Could Gabe actually die?
Could he actually die?
Like, are we actually going to die here? Like, because Flage gets blocked by the massive army. And
Okay.
that's all we've seen as a win condition. My only worry is Gabe drew enough cards to deck.
I mean, he drew more cards than Martyr Proc.
Fair.
He's a cycling deck.
Yeah. Oh,
So traditionally, the Martyr Proc lists are one ring decks because they have the life to play with too. So it's not like with the one ring, you either need to be able to cycle through the one rings or
just
out
game
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or do some bullshit like Twiddle where you just don't care.
Right, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna win that turn. Like you're gonna win all in one turn, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Martyr Proc just outgains it. You could have a ring sitting there with 9 counters and just be like, yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Gain 25.
Exactly. Gain 25 after you draw 9 cards.
Yeah, you know what? I am
it.
lowballing it, huh? I'm under preparing.
Billy realized the thing. What'd you realize?
I didn't realize a thing. I looked at a meme.
Oh, damn it, Billy!
I'm so sorry. You can blame my roommate. That's on camera. He's gonna know if this happened.
Gotta be a professional.
I thought it was an important message, and it was just a dumb meme. I was like, oh, fuck, he messaged me. You don't do that. Oh, my God.
Jesus. All right, well, we have a Kami.
Man, like, I got PTSD of this Kami already. Like, we played a game.
It's white Spore Frog. I don't know what you want.
Oh, God. Is this thing Spore Frog?
It's literally Spore Frog,
okay.
Yeah. It's just white Spore Frog. Kami of something. I don't know.
It gets in for 1.
So does Spore Frog.
I thought Spore Frog was an 0-1. Shit, Spore Frog's dope. Marin. So when do I get to play Marin Spore Frog combo?
In Modern Horizons 4 when they put Marin in Modern, I guess.
Marin wasn't Modern.
I don't think so. It's a commander card.
Let me go look. I'm pretty sure Marin was in something.
Okay.
You don't know what that is?
Nope.
Damn it.
Meme means nothing to me.
So what was Marin of Clan?
Harbinger of Flood Moon.
Sure.
Like, that's not bad versus the deck that really needs white mana.
It has no basic planes.
Yeah, Nick managed to keep another one-lander.
That has to be... Like, we have to be able to do better than this. She is not modern legal. This is lame.
I didn't think so.
That'd be really dope if she was, though. Be a cool card. Right? Like, I don't know if it'd be necessarily very good. Be a cool one.
Unclear. What do you get to rebuy?
So you get the rebuy immediately, what, a 1?
Well, you have to get experience
you have to get
counters,
an experience
right?
counter. So you get zeros first. Is there anything? Greater Gargadon?
It's when they die. Like, when a thing
So whenever
dies.
a creature you control dies, you get an experience counter.
Sure.
Yawgmoth would play this, probably.
Yawgmoth would play this card.
100%.
Well, it's another 4-drop.
Yeah, it's a good 4-drop, though.
It's Okay.
I feel like this would be played in Yawgmoth. But then again, like, God, who knows what Yawgmoth is even doing anymore? That deck looks different every time I see it.
Yeah, I'm legitimately not sure.
It doesn't seem like a card that's unplayable.
No.
It just, like, I've just not seen the version.
Blood Moon is dead now.
I mean, like, this is probably a blessing for Gabe, as Gabe could not cast spells underneath this Flood Moon.
But it was locking off Nick's one land.
I know. This is a rough one.
Street Wraith.
Street Wraith. Get in there.
Alright, I see Waker, I see Force, I see Ardent Plea. Just jam the Ardent Plea.
Just jam the... So, like, my question is can Nick sack the Kamis
Yes.
outside of combat?
Yep.
Okay.
Sack these. Resolve. What if Gabe jukes him?
Get fucked.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You should have...
That's pretty good.
That's
like,
dope.
There's no way to do anything about that.
Yeah,
like,
there's
even
nothing.
if we put the living end on the stack and you sack it in response to the living end, you still
get bopped. Let's go, Gabe. Get him in there. Now we just have to kill Nick. That can't be too hard from here, huh?
Like Nick's nothing versus
lethal.
That's a lot of power.
That's lethal.
That was a lot.
There's no way that's not lethal.
3, 6, 9,
endurance trigger.
12, 15, 22.
So, like, are you shuffling your own graveyard back in here? Just
No.
I mean, like, I might just to put that living
Oh,
end
just
back in
put
the
the
deck.
living end back?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
There's no reason not to. This is hella lethal. Good luck, buddy. One land, you want to land a dream. And I guess you could just draw a Kami and get another turn.
It's true. Can't draw a martyr.
Is that fucking... What card is that in Exile?
Surge of Salvation.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. There's a martyr. Is it enough to live?
Uh,
How many cards are in
presumably,
next hand?
1, 2,
Three?
3. 3 is 9 plus a jump block.
So we block the Waker, gain 9? I don't know.
I mean, that cuts off 3 street raids. We're blocking 3 street raids and a Waker this turn.
And we're taking 6.
Seems like that's enough.
Seems like it's enough, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Waker needing trample, the rare green creature with trample.
My 1 mana 1/1 is blocking a 7/7 and 3 3/4s.
3/4s. Anyway, taxis.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So what is in hand? Because we didn't...
I saw
Didn't even
No
look
More
at that.
Lies. It's the only card I could see.
I don't think that card matters.
Neither do I, bud. The creatures are in play at this point.
Oh, we're taking
Gabe
way
will
more
probably-
damage. What just happened? Why did we take so
why
much?
did we take so much damage?
What in the world?
Yeah, like, actually. We should have taken 6. Okay, well, it didn't matter anyway. Holy shit, Gabe had like 3 force engagement.
Wow. All right.
I'm pretty sure it was a 2-turn clock anyway, and nothing mattered. But,
Yeah.
I am generally confused on why we took so much damage, though.
Did we just count everything?
I
Did
think
we
we did.
forget that we blocked?
Did we forget to gain the life?
No, we definitely gained the life because we went up to 20-something.
Yeah, maybe we forgot to block.
How much were we taking?
You were, so, like, 9,
So we were
11,
at
12,
15.
15, and
We
Waker's a 7?
should have ended at 9.
Yes. Well, no, we were at 15 plus gaining 9.
Yeah. But the 9
The
was
9 is
negated by
taken
the
from the
3.
street race, so they're
Yeah.
taking 6.
So 15 minus 9.
Is 9.
Or minus
Yeah,
6. We
I
should have been
just-
at 9.
Yeah, should have been 9. What did we end up at?
7.
I don't know.
Right?
That's
that
a
said
weird.
7,
That's definitely
right?
an incorrect number to line up at, but like, is what is. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Curator.
I might have seen something wrong, but like whatever. I thought we were supposed to be at 9. Either way, it's a 2-turn clock. Either way, we died.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Meticulous Archive and Hollow Fountain here. Let me get the blue-white mirror. That endurance was so good.
It was a very good
Oh my
endurance.
god, I can't get over how good that endurance brought a smile to my face.
Good job, Gabe. You made Billy smile
Thank you, Gabe. You usually do
in this timeline.
in this. Oh shit, we're never elaborating on that. Basic planes. Flood moon me now, nerd. Martyrs.
So, if you're Nick, is Flage still in the deck?
That's a good question. Also, is this deck entirely playing red lands for Flage? We've not seen another red card.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else resembling a red card.
I'm starting to think that might not be a correct choice. But also, you do have to have a way to win the game, so I don't know.
Well, so the again, we're gonna air quotes normal version of Martyr
Yeah.
is a blue splash just for Supreme Verdict
Yeah.
in the main.
That makes
And then
sense.
that gives you like consign in the sideboard. And then it very typically has like some green mana, which gives it access to things like Haywire Might if it wants it.
Yeah.
Or I've seen. Here's a throwback for you. You were talking about Modern like it's 2014 in the last video.
Yeah.
What about Modern like it's the beginning of Modern?
I'm getting scared,
like
bro.
Modern, like we're playing Extended all over again.
There's the Savannah Lions in Nick's sideboard.
What
I'll lose
about in the current Martyr sideboards right now,
Okay.
as of the deck that I built this past week?
it? Yeah.
2 copies of Gaddock Teague.
Shut the fuck up.
Big Daddy Gaddy.
Okay, so like it makes so much
Coming on
sense
back.
though. He's just
Nice
stunts
Wrath of the Skies.
Yeah.
You complete and utter moron. You will kill nothing.
Good
you
day,
will
sir.
destroy nothing.
Make your you will do nothing. We'll rot in your hand and we will be sad. All right, so we've gained a large amount of life. Now, what's the plan afterwards?
No, that was the whole plan.
That was it?
That's
Okay,
it. That's
all
what we
right.
do. Like I said, boredom as a win condition.
This is Lantern with extra steps. Or
I
is
would
Lantern
argue it's
extra steps?
Yeah, I would argue
Okay.
it's slightly less steps.
Okay.
Because Lantern, you got to figure out what your opponent's doing and stop them.
But Lantern, like, can beat the combo decks. What the fuck does this deck do against, like, Grinding Station Breach?
Concede.
Okay, that's fair.
That's it. That's all I got.
This is gonna be a bitch for Storm players. This is why Storm players are playing that Fast Oracle in their sideboard, huh? This is it right here. We finally broke the code.
Nice grape shot, idiot. Get your storm count up to 60 and we'll talk.
I mean, it's doable. It's totally doable. It's just no one wants to sit there for that amount of time. I see you, Storm players. I'm gonna take the Fast Oracle tech if this shit shoots pop over the shop.
So yeah, your good buddy Adam had asked me to build
Yeah.
Martyr for him.
This would have been the week he played it. Imagine if there was 2 of them.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. He actually asked me for the deck for this week and then no-showed, which meant that I put the deck together.
And you were
nothing,
just
and I
sitting there
was
like, I hate this man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna smack this man.
right in the face.
We bullied him in the chat for you. It's
There
okay.
you go. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, he played it the following week. So, we're about 1 week behind for our videos.
Yeah.
Modern being the one thing that we've managed to keep up with consistently. Way to go, Modern.
Let's go!
More accurately, way to go, Billy. Being
I did it?
consistently
Let's
around,
go.
yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
I finally got a schedule with Lewis, so the FNMs will
Let's go.
start coming out more consistently.
That's good.
But yeah, no, the Modern videos, you guys for commentary you and Malachi were the only consistent team that was showing up.
Mm-hmm. Come on, guys, get in there. We gotta get more videos in.
No, we're getting them done.
There's still Yu-Gi-Oh going on at the store, right?
Yu-Gi-Oh is still happening, but they have not recorded every week.
Okay.
All right, so we are Surge of Salvationing to stop the Endurance from getting our Martyr back.
Okay. Sure.
And now the Living End's going to resolve.
And I'm gonna get my under.
Nope. Gabe.
Gabe.
Where's your Living End?
I'm very confused what's happening right now.
Are we not casting the Living
What
End?
just happened? Did we just choose not to cast? So that means Gabe just has another one, right? I guess we did not cast Living End.
Why would we not cast
I'm
Living
not
End?
sure, but
Did we think we can't cast Living End?
can I fucking hold on? So like Surge is not split second, and that wouldn't even stop it, right?
No. It's just you and your stuff get hexproof until end of turn.
I'm so confused what just happened.
Yeah. I don't know why the Living End didn't happen.
My only assumption is Gabe just doesn't want to deal with the martyr.
That
Seems incorrect.
Can't be right.
Yeah. Did we miss something?
We have to. Have to have missed something.
I'm gonna. He doesn't have a second one either. So now I'm like really confused. Because like my assumption would be we just didn't cast it because we didn't want to deal with the martyr and we could maybe like do it again next turn.
Yeah, but doing it again just brings the martyr back.
What if they had
either
other
way, right?
endurance? And they're looking for a green card. Like, I don't have a clue what's happening anymore now. I am very lost. Oh my god, there's a Teferi and Time Raveler. Has that been there the whole time?
Well, no, it just
Okay, I see.
we
through
just
that
cast
attack.
it. We're casting it. We're force of
negation,
negationing
pitch
it.
subtlety. Why didn't we just pay 3 mana for that?
Reasons.
Okay. Well, this is all falling apart, it seems.
Yeah. Oh well, that No More Lies is a good reason not.
Why
to
didn't
pay
we just
for it.
subtlety it?
Force of negation gets rid of it for good?
Yeah, but tempo. We had 2 subtleties. He pitched a subtlety to do this.
Sure.
Tempo.
I'm pretty okay.
I mean, like, I definitely... I don't know, man. This is weird.
I just don't know what happened to the living end.
I don't either. And that's my biggest question right now, is where did the living end go?
I don't see anything
Did
that
fucking,
stops it.
Nick Orms chant him or something, and I missed it?
I didn't see mana tapped. I don't see an Orms chant in the graveyard.
Kami.
Uh-huh. 3U. Land for turn. 3U.
We are literally about to start playing fatties from our hand, huh?
We're at 5. Oh, 4U. My bad.
Yeah, Ardent Plea.
Yeah, that card's not real.
Shh. Let's find out personal home.
It's...
Why did we shock?
Gotcha. Yep.
We should have a Q&A session with our players after these, so you put little answers to these questions in the corner or something. Chief, could you explain to me what happened at X timestamp?
Yeah. Gabe, comments below. Let's go.
Come on, Gabe. Tell me where did the living end go? Why did we shock and do nothing? I have so many questions.
No, it's just 2 questions. Literally just 2. What happened to the living end? Why did we shock there?
There you go. 2 questions.
So far.
Yes, so far. The number could go up.
What am I see? I feel like I see a sink into the stupor in hand, as well as the one that's in play.
Yeah.
We have another force in hand.
Mm-hmm.
None of that means we needed to shock there?
That's why I'm confused. I thought we were playing a big fatty. 2 names.
Cycle Waker.
I mean, dude, I'm getting to the point where I just want to start slamming these guys.
Well, Waker costs 7, so dump the Street Raid, take whatever the other card is. Yeah. Yeah.
Hedge Maze.
Oh, we're keeping that. In for 4.
Like,
eventually Nick has to do something about this, right?
Yeah, and it looks like we're doing that now in the form of Solitude.
We found it.
Well, this Solitude's been vibing in Nick's hand for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it when he flashed every now and then. Sure. He flashed every now and then. I see 2 No More Lies.
Has he been waiting to be able to, No More Lies as well?
Maybe.
Is that...
That's probably exactly. But, at the same time, all of Gabriel's permission is soft. There's no, cancel your Solitude.
Right. Hey, exile?
Exile?
Okay.
We just let that go, too. Honestly, kind of curious that we just let that go.
Yeah. Now Nick's going to start gaining life back.
So, big discussion on play patterns with the ring and how people think that's miserable. Okay, so ban martyrs.
So, no lie, I'm pretty sure this is a Nick doesn't own the One Ring conversation. The One Ring is in this deck.
Yeah.
Traditionally.
So now we ban both.
There you go.
There you go.
See, we found the deck that
Wait
makes
a second, I like
the One Ring miserable.
I liked Whittlestorm, though. That deck was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't think there's a world you can convince me where the ring needs to be
I
banned.
agree. I think the ring is fine. Hey, Livingston. Please cast it this time?
Yeah.
No More Lies.
Pay for it.
Gabe thinking about it.
Gabe, just say I'm paying for it so that Nick can shortcut and cast the second one.
Maybe we have to read the card. I'll be real with you. If someone said No More Lies to me immediately, I would be like, the fuck is that?
Tap your mana.
Tap it. Don't you dare sink in the stupor of this fucking thing. Okay. Cool.
Your spell is resolved, Nick.
Nick, your No More Lies is gone. The lies,
Next
there
one.
is in fact no more lies.
No, there's another lie. One more. It's on the stack.
Do we have multiple ways to interact with this? Okay, yep. Sure. It's gone. Why is it exiled? Is that thing exiled?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's mana weak, but it exiles.
That's dope.
Yep. Pioneer staple. Also out of Murders at Karlov Manor. That set that you think doesn't have
12 playable cards. Got it. I don't know. I'm sticking with 11. Vein Ripper's not playable anymore. It's not playable anymore.
Okay.
Show me the deck.
Sure. So
My point stands.
Adam had messaged me the list for what he wanted to play this coming week, and I just saw his name pop up on Discord, and I believe the first sentence was, "Hey, is it too late to change decks?" So I can't wait to actually read whatever that is and figure it out.
Oh, dude. Adam loves these little shout-outs, too. This is twice now.
Okay, good. He can message us while we're recording.
Give us commentary and everything. Alright, Adam, in like a week when we commentate your Martyr Proc games, I need you, when we're asking questions, to just be able to respond in Discord.
I don't know if he was on camera that week.
He was. Janelle. You played against Janelle, I think, Ron.
If you say so.
I could be wrong.
Spoilers for next week.
Shit. That is next week, because we're doing breaks of 2. We're a week caught up, right? So it'll be this week and then next Saturday.
If you come back next week, we should have 2 more to do, and then we can go to every other week.
Yeah, nah, Chief, I'm taking 1 more. Oh yeah, I thought... Wait, so we're behind still?
So,
because I thought this was... After this, we have...
This is the 7th. Today is the 18th.
So, yeah, that means we have this week coming up, so we'll have 2 next week.
Yeah,
so
that's what I said.
I'm so fucking stupid.
If you come back next week, then we get 2 done, and we're caught up completely.
Yeah, but doesn't it apply the same way if I just wait another week? Because then you'll have...
Then I'll have 3.
1... Yeah.
Instead of 2. Billy being very confused by math again.
You would think I'm... You know what? I'm just going to let that. What are we casting for this much mana?
I don't know what that card is.
That looks like Winds of Abandonment.
That is a Modern Horizons 2
holy
evoke
Christ,
creature
what
that
is...
I only know exists because I've drafted it, and I have no idea what that card is.
I'm going to let Nick tell us what it does.
Nah, we gotta find this.
What in God's name just happened? Everything just died.
Everything's gone, except that, whatever that is.
What the fuck?
Maybe that's not the Modern Horizons 2 evoke
What is
creature.
that? Is that White Sun's Twilight?
Is it?
Oh my God, it's White Sun's Twilight.
What the hell is White Sun's
Nick
Twilight?
did this because he is his martyr. Is his tech for martyr.
What does that mean?
White Sun's Twilight like wraths the board, and then you make X toxic mites after. The plan is to just wrath the board versus martyr, and then beat them to death with toxic mites and not care about their life.
What in the world?
Nick had this in their like stifle not deck.
Okay. Wait, those are mites?
Those are mites.
One of them should have died to the Foundation Breaker.
Bodied. Well, one just died to the Foundation Breaker.
2 of them should be dead to the Foundation Breaker.
Anyway, take 5 toxic. Good luck, Gabriel.
Yeah, see, this matters.
Oh my God, this matters a lot. Gabriel just not announce the target. That's on that one's on Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, if those are mites, they're artifacts, and the Foundation Breaker should have killed one of them.
It's generous, boys. So, like, my question here, like, legitimately, is what's our game plan, guys?
Well, you did ask a while ago how Nick actually closes out games, and now we have our answer.
It's Gabe just doesn't want to play anymore.
Well, I just meant the White Sun's Twilight. It's technically our answer. Hey, Billy.
Hey!
We're running it back!
Oh, no!
More Martyr Proc.
Yay.
Okay, so we have Nick returning for round 2.
Mm-hmm.
He won round 1. And then our off-camera winner was Vijay. Welcome to the camera, Vijay.
Welcome to the camera.
And Vijay is on a colorless Eldrazi Tron build.
Yes.
So no line breakers, no Myco spawns, no colored cards.
So like when people tell me Tron, I'm just assuming it's still like Karn the Great Creator toolbox deck. Is this Eldrazi aggro that's colorless, or is this like?
I
A mid-range.
kind of...
The Trinisphere makes me think it's a Karn toolbox.
It is a Karn toolbox.
Yeah.
We very much have Karn. We have the sideboard, and we are a main deck plus the extra one in the sideboard for Karn, Trinisphere deck.
Yes.
So our goal is to slow down our opponents to the point that they stagnate and we can kind of do our own thing. For what it's worth, I find that the Sowing Mycospawn adds a lot to that concept, being able to take your opponent off of mana while locking them under a Trinisphere is a thing that I'm very interested in.
Yeah, like a liquid metal coating. Wait, are we rolling? You
You
didn't edit that out?
They are drawing their hands and doing stuff. What do you want me to do?
Oh no, double Devourer, boys.
That's we get to look at so many cards.
You do, and the second one is significantly worse than the first one.
Like the first one looks at 4, the second one looks at 3 or 4. I'm still revealing both if I have both.
Oh, 1000%. I mean, there's never a point where you don't, right? But, like, it does suck to just have 7 cards exiled from your library. Like, what if there's 2 really good cards?
Then they're on the bottom of your deck, and it's the same thing, Billy.
What?
It's the same concept as Mill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you're exiling 2 good cards, because it's the same as if they were on the bottom of your deck and you never saw them. It doesn't matter.
This is a concept that's new to me.
It can't be. Can't possibly be.
I
don't
man,
believe
I kind
you.
of just hate Mill, so...
Oh my god.
What do you expect from a fucking 2-year Titan main? You expect me to be like, oh, Hedron Crab, I love that guy.
No. You can hate on the archetype all you want because it destroys your life.
It does.
But that has nothing to do with the concept of mill. People don't like mill because, oh no, you milled my good cards. The thing is...
we're in this... Okay, no, I know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Devourer. Okay, sure, you exiled good cards. Who cares?
That's fair. No, I just hate Mill because it completely bodied my shit for 2 years.
Ignore Mill. We're not talking about Mill, we're talking about Devourer, but it's the same concept as Mill.
Okay, I get you.
It doesn't matter that you exiled good cards. Those cards were somewhere in your deck where you didn't have access to them anyway, so there is no difference.
Mm-hmm. Nick, why are we acting like this Martyr Sands would not resolve?
Chalice.
Play faster!
Hey, you calm yourself down.
I'm hitting Nick, it's fine.
Alright, so we have Urza's whatever that one is.
Mine.
Sure.
I know. Oh my god, we drew Tower for turn. We're so good at this game.
I feel like Tron players are just so good at this game, let's be real.
So that's how you make it colorless and consistent.
Yeah. Somebody's getting a phone call. We're at 20, Mom.
Alright, March Lats, yep.
Nah, if it was Mom, we'd have answered. Let's be real.
It'd be fine otherwise. Alright, crack map.
Alright, now we're just at normal 20.
And this... Wait, did the mom not attack?
No, I was making a joke about Mom calling, and that's why the 20 was covered up on the phone.
Oh.
Man, explaining the joke makes the joke better.
I didn't know what the joke was.
It's okay. It's just fine.
I was just
It's all
assuming
good.
you were talking about the mom had a ton of life.
Nope.
Anyway, fishing power play.
Yep.
Man, this timeline's whack.
Hang on. Let's go to a new one.
Alright, cool. Be back later. Yeah, we could just, like, go get AI to do the rest of the script.
Oh my god.
Easy.
I don't know.
Commentate 2 rounds of Martyr Proc versus Tron.
Jesus. I don't think I want an AI of my voice. I don't think I want that.
I don't think I
out
do
there in the
either,
world.
honestly. I'm cringy.
Hey, look, we have
enough.
Tron.
Let's go! Do we have a payoff?
We have a Karn in hand, so
Yeah,
yes.
it's pretty fucking good.
Karn, go find Trinisphere, slam it.
Is it even good?
The Martyr Proc player has 2 lands and hasn't cast the spell for 2 turns.
I think I'd rather just get coding. Just start tripping the lands.
If we have coding, then yes. I do not
Why
know
would
if
we not have coding? Oh, we have a Trinisphere in our hand.
Oh.
That's also pretty good.
Then we... Yeah. Yep.
So just play the Trinisphere, but don't
play the
card.
Trinisphere first, then play the card.
We're fetching.
I see that.
It looked like Vijay signaled the pass.
I hope not.
That's what I'm hoping. We did not just pass a turn.
No, because I think this is Trinisphere, and Nick has shown that No More Lies is in the deck. Like we might
It could also be Reprieve. I think I saw a Reprieve in Nick's hand.
I see a No More Lies.
Well, I'm saying I know No More Lies is there, but I think I saw a Reprieve in Nick's deck at some point.
Okay. 1 mana.
1 mana.
Sack Martyr?
Sure.
Okay.
Resolves.
Trinisphere resolves, I guess.
Good luck with that. Why are we doing this in
1, 2,
response?
3, 4, 5?
Why are we doing this now, period?
I don't know.
Nick, comment below.
VJ reading Martyr. Nick gains 1 billion life.
Like a good amount.
Reveal hand, gain a ton of life. Alright, here's the follow-up card. I like this. Actually, if we had the Trinisphere in hand, I like leading on the Trinisphere.
Same,
because
it baits out counter
locks.
spells.
Yeah, it locks out.
Now we
any
get the minus
interaction.
for coding, and this game ends.
If we have coding, we should minus for
Please,
coding.
God, VJ, show me a liquid metal coating. I'm begging you.
VJ, if you don't have liquid metal coating in your
There should be a
sideboard,
liquid
this
metal
right
coating in your
here,
sideboard.
this game right here is
This is
the
why.
demonstration of why you should have liquid metal coating. All right, Vexing Bauble, the Stone Brain,
Disruptor
Disrupting Flute,
I'm scared. I didn't see the immediate pickup of liquid metal coating.
Cookbook, Sundering Titan, Pithing Needle. Keep going. Keep going.
No, that's not the
not-
one you
it's
want,
not the
Chief.
one.
That's not it. Keep going.
O Stone, different art O Stone. That looked like a coating.
Come on, grab the coating. Come on.
There was a coating back there.
Please grab the coating. In the game. Yeah!
That's
yeah!
the
No! No!
One Ring, Chalice, Cityscape, Crypt. All right, grab the coating. So, one thing, yeah.
No!
So, VJ, if you're watching this, when you have your opponent locked under a Trinisphere, you can functionally end the game with a liquid metal coating. Your opponent will never be able to cast the spell for the rest of the game, because even if they have the third land here,
You just strip it.
yeah, like, if they have the third land here, then they get this turn to cast one singular spell, and then you go liquid metal coating and start taking them off lands every turn for the remainder
And they will
of the
have
game.
to literally play a land every turn just to keep parity to play one spell.
Exactly.
If they
And
miss
if
at
they
any
ever
point,
miss
the
a
game
land
ends.
drop, they are now down to one land and can't catch back up.
Yep.
Liquid metal
Also,
coating.
worth noting, we should be paying 3 mana for this third inspector. We are only paying 1.
Yeah. I think we're
There is a
realizing that.
Trinisphere.
Yeah. Okay. We're realizing that and backing up. We would rather leave open a counterspell, I guess.
Yep. Which,
All right,
no
so
lines is just not
notably-
even good anymore right now.
Correct. Notably, we can downtick the card for the liquid metal coating now again.
Yes, but, like,
We
We
do
can't
do
plus.
it right away. Yeah.
that Ursa Saga will kill people, dude. I think we...
So notably, if we even if we can't plus, because the Trinispheres didn't play, upkeeping turning off a land still stops Nick from playing a spell.
That's also a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that one. Just make something an artifact.
Yep.
Stony Silence that bitch.
Yep. So yeah, liquid metal coating just the best thing to have in this particular case. Don't Pithing Needle doesn't do anything.
You also have to pay 3 mana for a Chief. That shit's symmetrical.
Yeah. Sure. Getting
The
the
Saga chapter
counter.
has resolved. No, symmetrical.
We just remembered the
You
Trinisphere.
announced Nick. Now announce your...
Now
Yeah,
Nick's doing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Love
yeah,
it.
yeah, perfect.
This is everything.
I love this.
Hey, Trinisphere.
Trinisphere.
Hey,
Trinisphere. Bro, people, we've invented Trinisphere checking.
Yeah, no kidding. So you remember a few games ago we had the whole Blood Moon thing?
Yeah.
Where you have it and it's here just to fuck with your opponent?
Exactly.
So you forget about it?
But, like, we announced it.
Yeah, but it's here to fuck with our opponent.
That's fair.
It doesn't matter. We're not thinking of it as a thing that messes with us. This is such a common thing with Magic players. And I assume card game players in general, but I don't play enough other card games to say that with full confidence.
That's fair. Most stacks pieces, fun fact, in other card games are fucking asymmetrical. Like, go fuck yourself. It is just there to fuck with your opponent.
Oh, see? So perfect.
Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like, nah, dude, I can do whatever I want. You can't.
Yay. Alright, we're going back into the sideboard. We have down-ticked Karn again. Also, did this Pithing Needle resolve? Did
I
we
have
name
no
Flooded
idea.
Strand?
Did we? That'd been hilarious.
Like, if Nick didn't respond, I'd name Flooded
the
Strand
world
here.
may never know.
We have a Trinisphere. Naming Flooded Strand sounds great.
Fucking brutal. Nick top decks Flood Strand.
Ugh.
The One
Okay.
Ring. Sure.
Like, that card's good.
Yeah.
The game would be over with a liquid metal coating, though.
Yep.
Alright.
Doop.
Cast the One Ring.
Doop. 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 Doop.
Remember, anything you sing or hum can't be copyrighted.
I have no idea what I was humming, brother.
Perfect.
That was just
Perfect.
me doing
Excellent.
some noises.
Absolutely.
If that somehow turns up copyrighted, then
No!
like, we're fucked.
Alright, well, clearly we didn't name Flooded Strand since we're cracking a Flooded
You
Strand.
mean I can't hum the Jeopardy theme?
What
What if I played the 10-hour Jeopardy theme in the background?
Oh my
still?
god. This video isn't that long.
We can get a good bit in. We can get a good bit in.
Look. These matchups, not for the faint of heart. Martyr of Sands versus Trinisphere.
It's not even Tron, it's just Trinisphere.
Like, first of all, there's so many builds of Tron. If I just put Tron up there, it doesn't tell you what anybody's doing.
So can I just say, that's why I really like Modern right now, is you could say that about like 5 decks.
Okay.
There's so much shit going on, it's cool.
Sure. I should just put the One Ring up there for every deck that has the One Ring.
I don't think people are gonna like that one. How will I ever determine what it is?
You won't. That's the point.
It's like, how many Amp Raptors can you get away with, or Gavang discharges to?
Yeah, I should start, instead of doing the, like, most unique element, start using the lowest common denominator.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Just start using, like, Lightning Bolt or the One Ring or something for every deck.
Wait, did we not even cast the ring we got? We cast a
No.
Coaslux command
Yep.
at some point? Okay. I mean, like, that played around this counterspell pretty well, I guess.
I guess. You know what else plays around the counterspell?
Just the fucking liquid metal coating.
Blowing up all our opponent's lands.
To be fair, like, this Urza Saga will just kill Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
At least I hope it will. Is that thing on 2 right now, or 1?
It's on 1.
Okay.
It's going to 2 this turn.
Alright, just...
Untap, upkeep,
You
draw.
don't even have to cast spells now. We can just tap the Saga.
Draw. Alright. Take up.
Another card.
Yippee.
Is that copyrighted?
Yippee. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's
It's
just a
got to
meme.
be safe.
I think it's just a meme.
The number of times that Malachi has done it on camera and nothing has popped up, everything should be
The
fine.
YouTube algorithms hasn't just not
Yeah,
gotten big enough.
we're
yet.
not big
We're
enough.
not
That's
big enough.
what
They
it
don't
is.
even care.
10 years from now, when we actually have, like, you know, hundreds of followers.
The entire channel just gets shot over these last couple videos.
No!
Get all that work. Damn shit.
Draw
That thing
a
resolved
card.
instantly.
It really did. Oh, right, because we can't cast spells. Man, this game's so much easier when our opponent can't cast spells.
Uggin's Labyrinth.
Yeah, sure.
Put a Devour underneath.
And he's putting it sideways.
Fuck yeah, Vijay, you're the best. That's what I'm talking about. Chris, take notes.
Alright, remember, you need to leave up 2 mana to activate this thing.
It's either of your
Also-
lands currently.
Karn, take up, attack for 1 with a Pithing Needle.
No, I'm attacking for 3.
Nah.
I'm attacking for 3. He can't cast spells!
Yeah, but he can't cast spells because there's a Trinisphere. If suddenly we Solitude the Trinisphere, that stops being true.
Alright, fine. You got me. Alright, what are we doing now?
Making a Construct. Main phase.
Sure. As
Main
long as it's
phasing
getting
a
done.
Construct.
I think we had this issue last time, didn't we?
Yeah. And then the shit got blown up.
fudge
and it was
is
bad.
that?
A Construct.
Is it?
Yeah.
What fucking print is that?
I don't know.
Oh, what? What?
Play a second Trinisphere.
I
Then you
don't
can attack for
believe you.
3. Now you can attack for 3. Uptick attack for 3.
Or just not.
Or
uptick
don't
at all.
activate Karn at all.
You don't need to.
Yeah, it's fine too.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Yes.
Yes.
Get 'em.
Attack.
In.
Attack.
In.
Attack.
In.
Bang. Bang. Yeah!
The Trinisphere beat down. Now, not only is it killing you, but it's killing you.
It's killing you for real. Now imagine if Trinisphere was just like Winter War, but it was now off. Old artifacts are a riot.
I don't like this game anymore. Oh man, it was really cool when they did the Brothers War Limited, because you had access to the bonus sheet with the retro artifacts and everything.
Yeah.
And Howling Mine was on that bonus sheet. And there was a dumb little mana dork that said you could make a mana of any color by tapping it and either an untapped creature or artifact you control.
Okay.
And more than once, I got to draft that alongside Howling Mine. I draw 2.
You don't.
I make a mana.
I draw 2. I make a mana. That's so good.
It was really fun. I enjoyed it much.
Personally, I think I should be able to tap my opponent's chalice on one and then play all my chalices. Play all my one drops.
3 mana. Kami.
Oh god. Don't make the game last longer, Nick, please.
Have you read literally any of the cards in this deck?
Sure. I mean, we have a legitimate problem of Vijay could die to their ring
No shot.
before killing Nick.
No shot.
Could you imagine?
There's no way.
Imagine the timeline. No, we moved the card. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. Draw for turn. Draw for turn. Okay. There we go. That's a map. Here's a Saga trigger.
We make
Here's
a
a
construct.
Construct. Make a big friend.
The largest lab.
Like, this is about to be a 7/7.
It really is.
We're gonna have 2 7/7s.
And a 3/3.
and a 3/3. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Construct. Well done. Okay.
I recognize that one.
Yeah. Also, good job, Vijay, having tokens.
Honestly, I appreciate it so much.
I tried really hard when I had all the decks put together simultaneously to have all the right tokens in each of them.
Mhm.
And with how much they've been changing around over the last month or two, I just all the tokens are in a box, and I'm just yeah, you can find them if you want them.
You should, okay, so do me a favor at least. Keep the box next to the camera because you're required to have the tokens for camera.
That's
if
fair.
I see a sleeve pop up here, which I know I will in the future, I'm gonna roast you.
Yeah, whatever.
I will spend 10 minutes roasting the sleeve.
You do what you gotta do, buddy. Draw some cards.
Whoop. Theoretically, those constructs are 7/7s, right? Not 6/6s.
Did we find a 1-drop? Yes, there's
There's a cookbook
7/7s.
right there.
They are in fact 7/7s, yes. Hey! That's an Emrakul
Hey!
that we can
Not
discard.
really anything with. It's honestly more of a liability than anything.
No, because Nick is... Do we have 6? We have 6 up. So Nick is tapped out functionally because of this Trinisphere.
Yeah, but
during
if you
Nick's
just
end step, we
untap
can
some
madness.
Solitude's
During
Emrakul.
Nick's end step, we can madness this Emrakul and kill them.
What?
There are 2 7/7s.
Oh, I'm following.
How do we get the Kami out of play? Can we get the Kami out of play?
Yeah, the Emrakul.
Oh, it takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. During Nick's end step, we should.
This should theoretically be lethal. The problem is I know Nick has a Solitude.
Okay.
It's right there. I can see it.
Well. Oh yeah.
We're just doing it now. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, it technically is in exile.
Now this is going to be a lot worse for Vijay. This will probably set the game back multiple turns.
The good news.
Mm-hmm.
You can't target the Emrakul.
Let me read the Emrakul. Because I swear you can. What is this Emrakul?
A world anew.
World anew. How did Emrakul get out of the moon, by the way? Was that ever explained?
If I know. Was there war for this card?
She was in the moon.
Yeah, was
I know
there
that.
war for this card?
I have no idea.
So, with the Emrakul, it's got that,
It's got that extra line of text that might explode the battlefield, which is what I'm a little worried about.
No. It's like it can't get solituded.
Yeah. It says permanence has from permanence entered this turn, right?
Yeah.
So Solitude does not beat the Emrakul. Solitude will beat. These constructs are also 7/7s, right? Like we need to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 8/8s. 7/7s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count 7.
7.
Yeah, we moved the 6-sided die to a 7. I've done that before.
I've done that plenty of times. So that does 14, 17.
Yeah,
damage.
Just shy of lethal with no repercussion because Nick can't cast any more spells under the
Do we
Trinisphere.
not have a food token?
No.
We should.
Oh, we should have a food token. We discarded a card.
Yeah, so this should be lethal.
That would have made it lethal. You're
It's also
correct.
lethal because Nick is fetching.
1 point of damage doesn't make it lethal.
I thought we were at we were
at
17%.
19.
Okay. All bad. So yeah, no, this food token makes everything lethal.
Yes. But we didn't make a food token, so it's not.
We also didn't adjust our life total. Was that
we
after
commied.
Martyr?
Nope, we
Kami.
cast the Emrakul
Kami.
and then the Kami got
Oh, okay.
sacrificed.
I need to read Kami.
It's a fog. Combat damage, prevent combat damage. We just did it in response to the Emrakul because we Emrakul'd main phase.
Not a biting grace. Anything but a biting grace.
Yep. So what's that pithing needle naming anyway?
I have no idea.
Alright.
Probably Martyr. That's my only assumption, right?
Sure.
That's like the only active ability we saw other than Floodstrand, and we didn't name Floodstrand. So I have like no clue what else it could be.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like I think it has to be.
Yeah, it wasn't Flooded Strand because we've cracked 2 of those in the meantime.
Yeah. So it definitely has to be Martyr. Not Kami, obviously. I don't think Kami
Obviously
even
not
revealed
Kami, yeah.
before then. This food mattering a lot as time goes on, though.
Yeah, it turns out if you just discard a random card and,
See another Emrakul.
get to gain 3 life every turn, offsets the 1 ring pretty okay.
Yeah.
Especially when you draw a bunch of extra cards, so you have them to
Exactly.
discard.
Also, just like +2 power on the board state every time.
Yeah.
Yep. Every iteration is +2 power.
Yep. We have a Devourer of Destinies under the Ugin's lab, right?
That
we
beats
can
the
just...
Abiding Grace, yep.
Yeah, that eats the Abiding Grace. So tap Ugin's...
Pick up, we cast it with the Tron mana, have mana
Exactly.
left over. Goodbye, Abiding Grace. Which is Maxis.
no mana left over, it's exactly 7, right?
Oh, I thought it was a 6-drop for some
Mm-mm.
reason.
Okay, we're doing something else.
We're going to cast a map instead. Cool.
That seems less good.
Also, Trinisphere.
Yeah, I mean, we paid for that.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought we just
We
tapped
paid
the-
5.
The lab.
No, we paid 5 so far. So that's map plus crack
To get a tower.
to get our 3 mana back. So,
Cool.
fair enough.
5 mana to bank, 3 mana.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. So, we fetched Tronland. We get to draw 3 more cards this turn with the ring. We know that combat is getting fogged. We have another Karn down tick. Maybe we...
Get Disruptor Flute named Kami.
Sure, we could do that. We can also go get Cityscape Leveler.
That's pretty good.
That,
Instead, we just have a Devourer in hand, I assume.
Oh,
That's what
sure.
this all happened. Yep.
yeah, that's easy enough. Okay. I was gonna say, don't target the Kami, don't target the Kami, don't
All
target
right,
the Kami.
Don't target Kami. Alright, Nick, we can concede now, right? Please?
Apparently not.
Please, God.
Nope, still
Please
going.
save us all. Okay.
So I had kind of the funniest thing happen with Devourer of Destinies in one of my arena drafts.
Uh-huh.
My opponent Crabominationed me,
Okay.
and I had no graveyard. They hit Devourer out of my hand, and whatever the hell the top card of my library was. I think it was like a mountain.
Yeah.
So they cast the Devourer. The only colored permanent in play was the Crabomination.
Okay.
So they had to exile it. Because they cast my Devourer with the Crabomination trigger.
Brother, no. Brother, no.
So I was like, oh, now I don't have to
Okay.
worry about, like, victimize loops or...
It's just gone.
It's just gone.
It's
It's
just
gone
gone.
forever.
Easy.
They cast a 6/6. I can deal with a 6/6. That thing doesn't have Annihilator.
That's fine. It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe.
It's just a 6/6.
Vijay still looking through our sideboard here.
Sure.
Yes, the escape level would be pretty.
The Sundering Titan's not bad either.
Yep.
We don't have any...
All roads lead to Rome. Vijay, pick your favorite.
Yeah, that's not a bad one either.
Stonebrain is probably the worst one I could
Yeah,
have
but
thought of.
it still stops the Abiding Graces from ever happening again. Or the Commies. We just get the Commies out of here.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
But
we went with Disruptor Flute.
okay.
Yeah, like you said, I think all roads lead to Rome here.
Yep.
But at the same time, you remember when we cast that card on like turn 3 and
How-
could have gotten
yep.
Liquid Metal Coating?
This game was over on turn 3.
Yeah. So, Vijay, if nothing else for time concerns, you got to find the quickest way to win a game.
Yep.
And the quickest way to win a game is going to be to make it so that your opponent can't play the game.
Literally ever.
So, if that doesn't sound like a nice or fun thing to do, then don't play Liquid Metal Coating and don't play Karn. Don't play Trinisphere, because that's kind of the goal of your deck.
Is to make the opponent not play.
Right.
And now Nick's playing, and we're sitting here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way harder to win when your opponent gets to play the game.
Pet-free Time Raveler.
Okay.
This
Hey,
bounces. This does not bounce Emrakul.
It doesn't. This turn.
This turn.
It can bounce it next turn.
Oh Lord, please.
If we uptick,
I
and
hope we
it
both
doesn't
know
get
that.
attacked, and
As long as this Emrakul does not get bounced, that's all I care about. I don't
Sure.
want to watch us figure this out. This will be a forever long game.
that's... I have bad news.
No. No,
All right,
no.
we're reading the card.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. We're
Thank
reading.
God.
Reading is fine.
Hallelujah.
We encourage reading.
Okay.
Reading's
Read
good for
the
everyone.
particular part where it says this turn.
Okay, we up. Nope, we start on 4. So we just have the dice on the Teferi we have not activated. We have decided on downtick.
On what?
Probably a
Destiny.
token, right?
Easy. Sure, bounce a token. Still think we're dead on board. 7,
Unless
13.
we drew an Abiding Grace.
Please don't put me through that pain.
I'm just saying.
Don't put me through that pain.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Also, it's 6, by the way, because the construct went away.
Yeah,
So,
so
it's 6,
6,
13, and 6.
12. How big is the Emrakul?
13.
13. Still lethal.
Yeah. Okay. Pending on the other token.
Sure, sure. Works for me. Nick doing their best to stay alive here.
So we're not even bothering to draw 3 cards with the ring.
Seems fine. Oh, yep,
We
lost 2
remember to
life.
take damage. It's good. So we have an attack for 23 here.
We do?
Uptick the card on the ring.
Yeah, I'll do that, yeah. Hey, that looks like death to me. Please see the live, VJ. Please. End us suffering. Let's just go to game 2. Oh, okay.
Or cast more spells.
Alright,
That's fine too.
sure. I'm okay with it, I guess. All is
Sure.
dust.
7
One
mana,
for
kill your,
one, kill your Teferi, yeah,
loyalty
okay.
Teferi.
Alright, that was good enough
Oh,
for Nick.
sure.
God bless. Nick,
Okay.
do this more often, please.
Yikes. That was
Game
that
2.
was a whole game.
Game 2. We'll
All
be
right,
fine.
here we go. Game 2. Bill, you think you can handle a game 3?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't say I'm strong enough right now, I gotta say. Please told you this game 3.
I have no idea.
Tell me, like, Nick just, like, punks BJ out with, like, a Blood Moon this game, like, in, like, 5 minutes, then...
Random-ass
maybe.
Blood Moon out of the mono-white deck.
The mono-white deck that plays 6
colors.
non-basic planes that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Be fine. I bet there's no Reno Glory in this deck. I'm willing to bet money.
Why would there be?
Flage.
1 Devour.
1 Devour. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Happens at upkeep, yep.
Yeah, Nick takes his turn before VJ does anything.
Yep.
So we just have to make sure we reveal before anything happens.
Now we think.
Think.
Gotta say, I'm not a fan of, like, the colorless builds of this deck. I really think green or the Gruul Breach style stuff, dope.
Okay,
Really
why not the colorless?
It just kind of dirtles.
It just kind of dirtles.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to, right? Like, we could be on Thought-Knot Seer, Reality Smasher, etc.
Yeah, but then we're not, like, the card deck. I'm not a fan of, like, the colorless card decks anymore. Like,
Gotcha.
I don't think they really fit a niche. Like, their whole plan is to keep your opponent from playing the game when you can get on board before they can start stopping you.
Sure.
Kind of thing.
So we were on a turn 1 Urza's Saga this game.
That's certainly a choice. Urza's Tower. Okay.
Yeah, Saga, generally not a good turn 1 play unless...
You're getting an Amulet of Vigor.
Yeah, unless you're trying to get a combo piece quickly.
Shuko. It was pretty good when Shuko was a playable card.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you can play a Saga on 1, and you could do it in Nadu, you can do it in Titan, because the Amulet is so important.
I don't think I've ever had a hand where I've done it in Breach. Scales, yes.
I think I've played a Saga on 1 in Breach before.
I don't think I've had, like, why did the Saga explode? Oh, this is just in VJ's turn 3. Okay. I thought Nick did something to explode it.
We
Nick
are
in response is
responding with the
gaining
Martyr. Yeah, that makes sense, because, like, we know Vijay has a Pithing Needle.
Yeah.
So. Heads up if we're worried about Pithing Needle. You have to do it in response to the Saga. Once the Pithing Needle is grabbed, it's too late.
VJ getting a cookbook? I figured we would be getting a map here, to be real with you. Oh. Yep.
Okay. We got punked.
We got punked.
We got
us.
juked.
Ashton Kutcher was hiding in the map all along.
God, I hope not.
Alright, VJ, do you have a second mana? Alright, VJ, I need you to do me a solid, okay? Please, for the love of God, do not shuffle your entire deck, present the cunt, and then fucking crack this map. I will cry. I will sincerely cry.
That is a savage waste of time. You are correct.
I will
You ready for it?
physically cry. Don't do it.
Here we go.
Don't do it.
It's gonna happen.
Please, God.
I can predict the future.
Don't do it, please. Thank you.
We don't have any other play. Oh, we have a Trinisphere.
You're just your play Trinisphere,
We might have a
please.
Trinisphere.
Play Trinisphere, please.
Alright. You might be saved by the
I
Trinisphere.
really hope I'm being saved by a Trinisphere.
We're thinking about it.
Oh, God.
Come on, map.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah!
Alright, you're saved by the Trinisphere,
Thank
buddy.
God. I was so scared.
Alright, so Nick is now locked into 1 spell a turn.
You know how savage it would be if Nick untaps and Prismatic Endings this map?
That would be...
There's not another land in VJ's hand, I think.
It's pretty good.
It'd
It's pretty good.
be
We have an
fucking
Abiding Grace,
savage.
though.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Abiding Grace,
Sure.
yeah.
Get back my Martyr. I will now present gain life every turn
Yeah,
until
so...
I get bored. Or you get bored, your choice.
So, Vijay has a Kozilek's command in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that can exile the Martyr out of the graveyard when the Abiding Grace goes to target it.
That's also fair.
I think it targets. Does it just say return A? Or does it say target? I think it
Allow
says
me
target.
to read Abiding Grace.
I'd be shocked if it doesn't say target. But
It'd be
like,
pretty good if it said did not target. Abiding Grace.
Okay. Well, we've decided to cast the
Return
Kozilek's
target.
command now.
Okay, sure.
Which is strange. Well, I guess we're tapped out, right? So we can't pop the Martyr. So we get
Martyr
to exile the
requires
Martyr either
mana
way.
to activate?
It's 1 mana.
How the fuck is this playable? I thought this thing just said freely activate.
Nah.
Bro.
Nah, Martyr is functionally a 2-drop.
People get results with this?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bill, you don't understand. Boredom
I should just
is
play
a win
Breach.
condition.
I should just play Breach.
Boredom.
If people can
equals
win games with this, I
win
can
condition.
play Underworld Breach.
Just ask Corey how good Underworld Breach is right now.
I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Did he do well recently, or is it just bad?
He lost in the finals of the 5K in Tampa.
That's good.
10K?
I consider that good.
Whatever tournament that was.
Yeah, he's playing Teamer, right? He's playing like
Malevolent Rumble
is
is nuts.
I really want to just go in on Jeskai though and play like 3 Sign Clinders on my board and be like nice Wrath guys.
I guess. I don't...
Maybe I'm a sociopath.
Maybe. I just know that Malevolent Rumble is insane.
I should own that deck. I should play it. It doesn't play 4 Amber, right? It plays 3 or 2? Please say 2. 2 of them are pretty. One of them is not.
Jesus Christ. Alright, 3 Fairy bouncing the Trinisphere.
I have 2 Old Border Shadow signed and 1 that's a normal one that's not signed.
No 1-drop to follow up with. Abiding Grace just casually gaining a life since we don't have anything to bring back.
Let's go.
Way to go, alternate modes of cards.
See, that's kind of a Soul Sisters thing. It's gain a life return.
Yeah, kinda.
It's like kind of the same thing as Mortar Proc. Mortar return.
Proclamation of Rebirth was very bad if you didn't actually have the Martyr.
I'm gonna read Proclamation of Rebirth. See, I swear up and down this deck used like Ameria the Sky Ruin as its win condition in the end game. Oh fuck, it did. Oh my god.
The build that I have definitely has 2 Amerias in it.
I thought that was the only way it did it. Proclamation of Rebirth.
Oh no, it's this thing. This is why the deck was called Martyr Proc.
Oh, this is kind of dope. Oh, it's a sorcery. 4K. The fuck is 4K?
That's how you did it every turn. Reveal this card from your hand, pay the forecast cost, do the thing.
I'm not convinced this deck was ever good.
Billy? Boredom is a win condition. I don't know how many times I gotta say it.
The amount of times I watched Lantern Control my matches where the opponent sat there for 40 minutes, you can't tell me that the worst version of Lantern Control won more games than Lantern did.
Yeah, but this deck can actually attack, so people feel like they're gonna lose eventually.
Oh, okay. I guess that is a thing, yeah.
But really, it's just the boredom.
I will say, if I played against this multiple times in FNM, I would just concede to save myself the fucking brain cells.
You hear that, everybody? If you want to beat Billy...
If you want to beat me, except the problem is I'm currently playing Thassa's Oracle combo decks that don't care. Now, if I show up and I'm playing Dimir Murktide, you play this, you probably got me. I don't feel like it.
I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah, you're right, huh? Murktide just establishes control of the game. At some point, you have to resolve a 3-mana enchantment against the, 10 counterspell deck. Yeah, never mind. You probably still lose. What if they go, a Ranger Cap, pop my Ranger Cap, Abiding Grace? Then I lose the game, right? That's
Probably.
it. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the Great Creator.
So the question then becomes, what is this deck good against, right?
Burn.
The deck that doesn't exist. Is it good against energy? It might be.
Maybe. If you're playing a bunch of
very...
Supreme Verdicts and Life Gain versus the aggro deck. And
yeah, what does the Burrows energy deck do about an Abiding Grace Kami loop?
Static Prison, the Grace?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, they have outs.
They do.
The thing is, I'm just, looking at it and I'm like, was this just a nostalgia thing that did well one day? Or is this, something that is...
No, I'm telling you,
well in the format right now.
There's a homie who is just this is their deck.
Huh.
This is the one.
Okay, I really did not expect to actually see a Smasher from Vijay. I thought we were just big Tron things and not small Eldrazi.
I like that Smasher is a small Eldrazi.
It is a small Eldrazi, buddy. I hate to tell you. That thing is tiny. Look at him.
Just a little guy.
Put him next to, Emrakul's fucking ankle.
Put him next to that 36 life total.
Yeah. He'll get there eventually, maybe.
7 turns. 8 turns.
I assume we cracked the map here. Yep, there it is.
7 more turns.
7 more turns. 7 more turns minimum this game has. Maximum this game has, we feel.
Assuming neither player...
does anything for the rest of the game.
Right.
Just this Reality Smasher turns sideways for 7 more turns. How would you feel about that? Yep. That's my reaction as well.
Mm-hmm.
Are we down tick the card? Is that what's happening
Yeah.
right now? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this name's
I mean, it doesn't name anything because we don't have any mana.
Oh, that's fair. I'll search a Trinisphere.
Mm-hmm. We have even less
Mana. 0 mana. Extra 0. Also, like, if you name anything, it has to be Tef, because otherwise we just bounce whatever you named.
And then do the thing.
Yep. Pay 3 mana, please. Pay 3 mana, please. Pay 3 mana, please. Pay 3 mana deck.
So,
that was appropriately timed, I think.
Oh, they might legitimately be asking me if he has to pay 3, like trying to figure out how exactly Trinisphere interacts.
That's fair. We probably should have asked the question before.
I feel like we were just gonna hit this Reality Smasher either way. But as long as we don't try to play another card, it's not gonna matter. There you go.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
So we have determined all costs and we have paid them.
Goodbye.
We have exiled a card. We announced our spell, Solitude.
Yeah.
And then we paid all costs.
Paid all
3
you know
and
what?
exile
That's
a
fair.
card.
We did everything correctly.
Exactly. Everything's fine. Oh, Billy.
What's up, buddy?
It was brought to my attention a very, very, very silly rules interaction.
Okay.
Okay. All right. In play,
Yeah.
you have a Jace Wielder of Mysteries that
Okay.
you have not activated yet.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a an island, a chromatic, I want to say star.
It's not like any of the little egg guys.
No,
or is it
not any.
specifically star.
It has to be specifically
Be a
star.
star says when it enters the graveyard, you draw a card.
Because star isn't a triggered ability.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Or sphere isn't a triggered ability. One of them isn't a triggered ability, and that's the one I need.
I think it's star.
Me too. But I'm checking.
This is what this commentary has turned into, folks.
Like, don't worry, chat. You'll be interested too. Hang on.
I'm pretty interested in this, honestly.
I just need to make sure that it's star.
Had this card minus in
No,
twice in a
okay.
row.
Star is when, so star is a triggered, so it's sphere then. Yeah. Okay. So sphere is sacrifice chromatic sphere, add 1 mana of any color, draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. That's a mana ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're bored. Jace Wielder of Mysteries. You haven't activated it yet.
Okay.
Chromatic sphere, island, future sight.
Okay.
Okay. The top card of your library is Colossal Dreadmaw.
Perfect.
It's the last card in your deck.
Sure.
Can you win the game right now?
So we've not activated the Jace Wielder Mysteries.
Sorry, you have activated the Jace.
I started saying, if we have, then yeah,
I
easily.
apologize. We have activated the Jace.
How much mana do I have? Just one
You
on
have an
that
island.
Just an island.
Yep.
And I can win the game this
I
turn?
asked, can you win the game this turn?
Oh my god. So, Colossal Dreadmaw, Jace, Chromatic Sphere.
Mm-hmm. Dreadmaw's on top of your deck. You have a future sight. You're allowed to cast it. So, a Cityscape Leveler trigger is being bricked by a Surge of Salvation.
He's got me so fucked up, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think.
That's okay. Chat, play along at home. Try and figure this one out.
No, I'm going to go with no, because then you
Okay.
can't get rid of the extra card, right?
The extra card is the Colossal Dreadmaw that you would theoretically be casting.
How are you going to You're... What? You can announce casting Dreadmaw so it leaves your deck and goes onto the stack?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
And because
The sphere is a
sphere is
mana
in-
ability, you can draw the card, which
And-
there isn't.
and it's a
then Jace-
replacement, and because it's a mana ability, none of it uses the stack. Now, according to the rules, if you try to cast a spell and the
Yeah.
casting of that spell becomes illegal,
Yeah.
you rewind to the moment just before you cast the spell. The problem is that the sphere draws a card as soon as you activate it as a mana ability,
And then Jace's replacement effect kind of like would
and Jace's replacement effect.
So there's no rewinding, the game is just over.
and you won it.
That's hilarious. How do I establish this win condition? I would like to pull this. I would like to do said. I need a future sight.
I
Jace,
feel like the rules need to be amended somehow.
Nah, Chief. That's the coolest shit I've ever heard in my life.
It makes me so viscerally upset.
I love it. You telling me this has just made me want to accomplish it. How am I gonna put? It has to be the Dreadmaw too. Like I have to
Yeah, it
like
has to be
witch. I have to
specifically
like Witch's
Dreadmaw.
Cottage my Dreadmaw back to
There
the
you
top
go.
of my library.
As the only card.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can
yeah.
pull
Okay,
off
I'll figure this
specifically
deck
one.
out. Chat, you got suggestions? Hit me up. We're gonna brew this. So we have a Martyr and another Smasher. I assume this Martyr is needled, right?
The needle's still in hand.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
So it can be needled at any point in time because we tapped out.
Yeah. Lose some life
Nice
again.
1/1.
Yeah, looks really good in the face of this reality. Oh wait, we're at 32 and don't care about the reality smasher.
I mean, we'll care eventually if after we needle this.
That's true. Yeah, then the Martyr of Sands gets to gain 8 life by blocking the Cityscape Leveler.
No, the Seascape Lever kills it on attack.
No, I'm targeting lands. You can block.
Yeah, it's fair. But does Vijay target lands? Was that a Ulamog the Defiler?
Sure.
God, I hope it was. God, I hope it was. Please tell me that's in Vijay's list.
I don't know. What's exiled?
That
There's an
looks
Evercroll
like-
exiled.
It looks like an Ulamog the Defiler right there. Oh my god, please. It's either that or Eldrazi Temple. There's no in between. Attack with everything. Trigger.
Attack with these things.
Trigger.
Alright.
Trigger.
Okay, we're targeting the Abiding Grace.
Sure.
That's probably a good target.
That's probably fine.
Alright. Nick, you have a Power Stone. It comes
Shouldn't
into
Nick
play
have 2
tap.
Power Stones?
I don't know. The Surge of Salvation.
Okay.
Yeah. There's the Power Stone. We did it. Block an 8/8. Take 8.
Yeah. You can block the 5/5 trample. Block the 3/3.
3/3.
Sure.
Take. What?
Does Leveler have trample?
I get maybe.
I have literally never attacked.
It's
the
never
Leveler.
mattered.
Most of the time, the Leveler comes down, the game's over.
Yeah.
And we just kind of.
I gotta be honest. It's never mattered in a game I've played with it, so I don't know.
It does have trample.
Boy, we're learning so much.
We're learning. This is nice. I appreciate you guys. New ring, same as the old ring. All right, Nick, we're in that wonderful moment where you conceded to the 1-for-1 Olive Dust last time, and you could probably do it again. Look, now you just can't cast spells.
I mean, it's
Wait,
not
no, that
Trigger
doesn't
Spear
stack.
stacks.
All right, that doesn't stack.
It explicitly says you have to pay 3, not
God,
you know,
I wish it
3 more.
stacked.
No, that's Defense Grid. Defense Grid stacks.
I know, I did that against Nick recently.
There you
actually.
go.
Nick had to pay 7 mana, 6 mana to cast spells.
But
Cookbook. Yep. Sure.
okay, we have a food.
Just getting all our actions out the way so we can have 6.
I guess. So, bunch of life totals are even. We're tied.
That's a fucking achievement for a martyr.
I gotta be honest, this game kind of looks like Vijay's got it in the bag, right?
Yeah, no, it once again, yeah, that's the thing I think I don't like about Martyr Proc is like, yeah, you're living. Uh-huh.
Well, like
Now what?
Vijay's managed to answer Abiding Grace, which not every deck is capable of doing. I think
This
that's...
deck has like 17 ways to answer my
Oh,
Martyrs,
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
That's the brutal part.
Oh, also, we get to wish for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there was no hope here. We're just gonna exile your entire yard for the funsies.
That makes sense. What else are we doing?
I don't know.
Scry draw? Or make a bunch of dudes?
It looks like we did nothing else.
I mean, we kind of got to choose 2 modes, right?
Theoretically, yeah.
Card says choose 2.
But what if you just?
Well, we're reaching for tokens.
I
We
assume-
made dudes.
Thank God Vijay has tokens.
We made this many.
An amount that will sure matter and affect this
Yeah,
game
absolutely.
at some
I'm
point.
sure the 4 tokens
And
that...
Nick won't just take 16 next turn and lose a land.
Oh,
Oh.
way to go, VJ. All right.
Here's your useless token.
Hey. That token activates Martyr of Sands.
There's a Karn. Here's your useless token, opponent.
That token pumps up
I
Karnstruck.
think that token activates Martyr Sands. Or,
does.
or same score as a white, right?
That doesn't matter. To activate? No.
No, the white.
No, it's called the activate.
Okay. Alright, well, it's slightly less bad than I thought it was. It still seems completely unplayable.
It's right here.
Yeah, but
It says it right there.
you understand I can, like, barely see the fact that it says Martyr of Sands, let alone whatever text is underneath it.
All I'm saying, it's been on the screen the whole time.
I respect that. I could have read it any moment in time. I think that really just shows how good of a Magic player I am, that I just choose not to read the
There
cards.
you go. That's what that means. Definitely that you're
Good.
a good Magic
Good.
player
Perfect.
and
Thank
nothing
you.
to do with not reading cards.
Not reading at all.
No, that's
It's
not
worked
it.
so far in my career of playing Magic, and it will probably continue afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We just found out that CSK Belver has trample.
That's true.
That was
That's
cool,
true.
yeah.
Like I said,
That's
I
the
don't.
literal first line of text on
I
that thing.
legitimately don't think it's ever come up in a game that I've played.
I think mine
Like-
is like Shadow Side too, so it might cover up the trample.
Yeah, it's just a big dumb that blows up the things that stop me from
That
winning
thing,
the game.
that you know what that thing read? That thing read cast trigger kill Blood Moon and Titan for me. That's what that
Exactly.
fucking thing
That's what
read
I'm
for me.
saying. Like,
New
the only
card.
time I've ever wished for that thing is when I just needed to close out the game, and at that point, it's just the big dumb idiot.
Yep. Oh shit! Double Trinisphere is getting in. This looks like lethal.
Wait,
He played
Oh,
a
we
second
played a
card
second
and then
card?
attacked with the second Trinisphere.
might as well attack with the One Ring at that point.
Yeah, we don't get our one ring solitude, I guess.
Alright. That's okay. Well,
Sure, Dick. That resolves.
Yeah.
Pay 3.
And pitch and a Biting Grace. Gross. I guess the Cityscape Leveler makes. Yeah, exile that. Also,
so
did
are we in
did we pull up a
turns?
land?
We're in turns, I think. I was
Yeah.
like, why are we playing to this out here, Chief? You're dead. But we're in turns.
Yeah,
This makes sense now.
it does.
Why?
Why first of all, a land should be
Daddy?
dead, and we should have a second Power Stone.
Then I put the shot over here.
Go. Yeah, we should have a second Power Stone, and there should be a dead land, right?
Sure. Like, all roads lead to Rome, Chief. Like, unless
Uh-huh.
we literally just don't get... Like, we have to have exactly a Kami next turn and just not kill him. Right. Ephemerate. Pay 3
Wait,
mana.
how are we?
Okay, now we're cheating. Now we are straight up cheating.
What happened?
Because we untapped our 3 mana for some reason because somebody pointed something out. And also now we're casting an Ephemerate for 1 mana. Okay.
How
Guys,
did we
what's
get
going
this?
on?
Is Trinisphere a tap thing?
I don't think so, right? Let me read Trinisphere.
What if it is? What if we were just the only reason everything was fine? It probably is.
I will lose
This
my
is
mind.
some stupid interaction that just never comes up.
Oh my fucking god.
Is Nick right?
I can twiddle Trinispheres and
So
kill
Nick's
people?
right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the reason this didn't come up in the previous games is because Vijay had a second Trinisphere back on defense. Basically, every
That
time
is
he
so
animated the
fucking funny.
first one, he had the second one sitting there
So we just lost. We might lose this game by attacking with
because
our
we
Trinispheres
played the second Karn and upticked the second.
instead of the ring.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, and I'm betting Nick picked up the Trinisphere, double checked it, and went, "Oh no, I can do all this." And we were just sitting over here being idiots.
I'll be completely real with you. We made the fucking joke like an hour ago. That was, I wish I could tap Trinisphere and cast my spells.
Yeah, apparently you can.
I can't wait to twiddle my roommate's Trinispheres and Twiddle Storm and be like, I don't care anymore. That resolves.
Fair enough.
Hidden Strings, untap my Lotus Field, tap your Trinisphere, just go back to neutral mana.
That made my face scrunch up.
That made me happy. I don't give a shit about Trinisphere or Twiddle Storm. Twiddle Storm might be good, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't tell people lies. Alright, so... Are we always dusting this Solitude? Because otherwise it's exiling a fucking
It worked.
Cityscape
Look, man,
level,
it
right?
worked last time. Nick conceded to all this stuff last time.
Yeah, there
Yep.
it is.
I mean,
Goodbye,
it takes
Solitude.
it keeps our leveler alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think that matters. I think that's worthwhile. So this Ephemerate is functionally just staying exiled. We don't have any targets for it.
Also, second question: why are we still playing this game? We're in turns and BJ's up the game.
That's true.
There is no winning for Nick here.
You bring up a good point.
There's literally no winning, Nick. If we draw, you lose. If he wins, you lose. Why are we here?
I gotta be honest.
What void am I living in right now?
The weird timeline.
It's like the third
Some
different
weird
timeline we
alternate
broke off
timeline.
from. God.
It's just branches and branches and branches.
There was a timeline where like Nick was just playing Burn and stopped Vijay here, huh?
Yeah, but that timeline he runs into Flage.
Oh yeah, in energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
This game ended.
don't play Burn right now.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, when you're down a game and in turns, just concede.
Just concede.
Just
Save
you
everybody time.
cannot win.
Well,
There is
concede if you literally can't win.
there is literally no game actions I think Nick can take that
To
will
win the
result
game.
in a win.
Right.
We are just hanging out in the VJ wins the game waiting room right now.
Way to go, Vijay.
Woo! VJ fucking killing it. What the fuck
I mean,
was that?
Vijay's about to be 2-0.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I have no idea. It's drawing like the second card down or something.
Sure,
I don't
whatever.
know what just happened.
Whatever, resolves. Oh no, the ephemerate was on top from rebound.
I'm guessing whatever it is has cycling.
Yeah. Turn 4. Alright, Nick, 28 your opponent.
Easy.
I see a Hallowed Fountain.
That looks like, yeah, land, something. Hallowed Fountain. What's the last one? Guess we're about to find out.
Okay.
Perfect.
I played this
And
somewhere.
shaking the hand.
Why, God? Why did we sit through this?
Look. VJ's 2-0.
Hell yeah, VJ, let's get in there.
Alright. And as we mentioned at the start of this one, the event was a little round robin. So, a little 4-man event. We had, just a small event this
Just
week.
a small guy. Yeah.
Not sure what exactly happened.
I think this was the week that Chris messaged me and was like, "Hey dog, the mat's at the shop," and I responded with, "I am dying and I will be there next week."
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, fair enough. I know a bunch of you guys ride out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. We're still averaging like 12 people a week. We just had a bad week.
It happens, man.
Yeah. People still got to play Magic.
I'm gonna try to be there. I
Win some
really
store
want to
credit.
play domain rhinos.
Yeah.
Can I like shoot you a list?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I don't want to buy stuff right
That's kind of the service I offer,
now.
yes.
Yeah, you're the best. Pretty good, yeah.
All right, so VJ mulliganing. Gabriel playing Cascade Living End here. So let's remember that this is the Cascade version and not the founding the third path. I'm going to try to cheat cast.
I was
The
talking to
living
him
end.
about that. He
Yeah.
was like, I never have living ends in my hand to fucking founding the third path and shit. I was like, okay, hear me out. Play 4 living end and 4 crashing footfalls.
So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. You want to know something he did try?
What?
He's got 4 Living End
Mhm.
and an Inevitable Betrayal.
Yeah, I saw that. He took Eldrazi players' Ceaseless Hunger recently.
Legit. But in the main deck, I mean. Like, I've seen
Oh, it's in
Living
the
End.
main?
Yeah. I've seen Living End sideboard Inevitable Betrayals before.
I've never seen it in the main.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, crashing footfalls. I'm in for crashing footfalls.
You might be right.
Because what if you're playing against like freaking? Let's take Turtle Storm as a bad example. Cool, you have Vizier. No, it's not Vizier Tumbling Sands.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
Footfalls is 8 power, Chief.
It is.
Alright, so beside you from Gabriel. I assume we did some cycling. There's some glare there. I was not paying attention for a second. My
Yeah,
apologies,
Gabriel's
Chief.
on the wrong side of the screen. That's all it is.
Damn it, Gabriel.
He's usually on the right.
Well, we'll just see what these are if they ever come back.
Yeah. If he's cycling them, then that looks like an Ardent Plea.
It might be.
Yeah, we might just be digging for the lands.
Or we might have it rolled up already, just have both.
True.
Could just want more creatures and not more spells.
Yeah.
Is Vijay about to have turn 3 Tron again?
I was waiting for him to play Trinisphere.
Huh.
Trinisphere would have been way better.
Just always have it.
Yeah.
Easy.
That is the easiest way to play Magic, I hear. He still might have it, right? If he goes and finds Tower. Is this his turn 3 or turn 2?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, apparently it's Gabriel's turn 3 and he's on the play. Yeah, if that was VJ's turn 3 and he was on the play, he
We
just
could-
goes map on 1, crack it on 2, play Tower, and just do everything on
Use
3.
your turn to your nerd, good luck.
Yeah.
So we're fetching.
Mhm.
Shocking. I assume we're getting back some amount of shit in our graveyard.
Yeah, that's a white source too, so it could be Ardent Plea, or...
It could be either of them, honestly.
Yeah.
We just need any other mana here.
But we made sure we got the white source, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Respect.
It means we can draw 2 Ardent Plea even if we don't have it. That looked like an Ardent Plea
Yeah, I
in
think I
hand.
saw one as well.
That definitely is an Ardent Plea in the graveyard. It looks like we only have like 2 dorks, maybe even only one.
I'm firing off the first one, just getting some pressure down versus drawn, I don't hate.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here we go.
These odds are Tron can answer your board at least once.
Doop, 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 doop.
I'll believe you when we get to the living in Gabriel, because currently it's just a white square.
Yeah.
Or rectangle, I guess.
There it is. We found it.
All squares are rectangles.
He hit enough cards to be able to, like, shuffle. Did you see that? He managed to actually get it.
He's like, aha, perfect.
2 things. Street Wraith, Generous Ant?
Looks like it. I mean, that's 8 power.
Yeah, it's not nothing.
Or it could be 6 with a blocker.
Well, there's a food, so
There's
yes.
food. Get in there.
We did it. We got it right. Street Wraith, Generous Ant.
It just says Exalted, brother.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
That card did what it was supposed to do, and that was cast Living In.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Vijay has Tron. We knew that. He searched it up with map. So
Yep.
what are we doing with 7 mana this turn?
All this stuff would be pretty dope.
It would not be bad.
I'd also take a Devourer of Destiny, just eat the Jitter Sit, block the Street Ray forever.
Sure. How about the
The
One
One
Ring?
Ring. I mean, yeah, people hate that card, so I assume it's good.
That's fair.
Draw a card. Gabriel, you really want to, like, force a negation there.
That would be good. What else we got? We still got 3 mana left.
Trinisphere? Trinisphere.
Trinisphere's fine. Map and crack it just so we have another... Yeah, that's fine
Sure.
too. Alright, grab another
And then
tower
we pass
probably.
the turn. And then we pass the turn.
Right, but we say that what we're getting so that we can pass the turn.
God, I hope.
Nope.
Hello,
Arms
darkness,
folded.
my old friend.
There's the tower.
I've come
Okay.
to talk with you again. Yeah!
Verbally pass the turn.
I was very scared that we were going to be sitting here for the entire
Waiting for the whole
VJ
shuffle and cut. Yeah. Yeah, so there are small things that every player can do to help speed up the pace of the game. And one of those is verbal shortcuts.
Yep. Shortcuts are great.
Yeah, they're realistically the only reason Paper Magic can exist in a tournament setting.
Mhm.
Especially in these tournaments that have timed rounds.
Exactly. Especially if the deck you're playing is like kind of a control deck, you know, like Tron. Just we're hanging out.
Yeah. Every minute counts. Okay, what if that last game was a little closer and Nick was able to squeak out the win there? Like, they only finished 2 games, right?
Yep. Finish is a strong word.
I mean,
They finished the game.
They finished 2 games.
It's a game.
That game ended. That game was over.
Theoretically, yeah.
Like, it was actually
We
over.
just had to go to combat.
Yes. And it was turn 5. So that game ended, like, legitimately.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so they finished 2 games. But yeah, all of these small shortcuts can potentially save the time that you need
Mhm.
to make sure that you get those game actions in the turns that matter.
Exactly.
So,
Drawing 2 more cards.
yeah.
Still staring down just 8 power, you know, we're at 18. We're taking 2 hits before this is relevant. Like actually, 2 hits is lethal, we use our ring, so we're
Yes.
taking 1 hit before this is relevant.
Yeah, but, like, we're drawing cards and we have stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, we have an Emrakul.
That would be pretty dope.
That would be brutal. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Turns out the colorless Tron deck does do very well if you draw like Tron into Cookbook Emrakul on like 4.
We have 2 floating.
Yeah.
So, tap mine and power plant. There you go.
Your stuff, my stuff.
Your living end? My living end.
Are you having fun?
Like,
What are we doing?
tapping mana. Sink into stupor the Emrakul and the stone.
That's not what you want to do, Chief. You do not want to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't...
There's really not a lot
Do
you want to do
anything.
here other than just concede.
Okay.
Okay.
Still taking your stuff.
Actually, why not we could sync our Ardent Plea and Wrath the Emrakul next turn.
That's probably better.
Yeah.
Hey, Gabe. Can you do that? Is syncing a super opponent? Because some of these
fuck,
bounce
am I a
spells are opponent.
jackass again?
I don't know, let's find out. I was
Alright.
wrong last time, you can be wrong this time.
I love being wrong. It's like 90% of my character growth.
Opponent controls.
Shit!
See?
This video will go down in history of us just being wrong the most on camera.
This one's, man. Why doesn't he just jump block the cityscape level?
Oh, it has trample. Why didn't he just bounce his Ardent Plea? That's an illegal play, Judge.
Man, wouldn't it be funny if he just turned off those Trinispheres?
I think that turtle says permanent.
That never happened.
Oh, sorry, wrong timeline. All right, so Gabriel, you've been living in it now. What's the plan?
Yeah, right?
You got a food you can crack?
Sure. Yeah, we're not just dead.
Gabriel, what happened to Calibrated Blast? You loved that.
Yeah. Nobody else did.
Really? I thought it was funny.
It was funny. So, like,
Were people salty about that?
I don't know if people in general were salty, but I do know that, like, the Calibrated Blast deck is a very funny deck to pilot, but depending on who you're playing against, what that deck they brought, etc. Like, James Murphy wanted to play test Energy before the Invitational.
Yeah.
Okay? So he came in and just wanted to get some games because he had never played Modern and just wants to do the thing, right? So, alright, linear deck, play your dudes, turn them sideways, the end.
Easy, yeah.
He died on turn 4 to Calibrated Blast, like 6 games in a row, with lethal in play.
Yeah.
And never felt like any of his decisions mattered, and almost didn't come to play in the Invitational.
It do be like that. But, like, also, I hate to say it, that is just a fundamental part of Modern. You sometimes just queue into decks where nothing mattered.
Yeah.
You're vibing.
And you know, I understand that. But, like, that's not a good first experience.
Definitely not.
That's all. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but that certainly happened. So, meh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fortunately, he came back and he played.
Anyway, let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
Right. Yeah. From the Calibrated Blast side, it's very funny to cast the card that might only deal 3 damage.
Or 15.
But has better odds of dealing 15.
It's pretty good. You're just gambling all the time.
You know, the house always wins. Well, in this case, I'm the house, and I'm going to win a lot more than I'm not going to, as far as 15 versus 3 damage here.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm not quite sure where we're at in the turn right now, I'll be real with you. No.
Things are happening.
We are taking game actions.
Yeah. Kozilek's command appears to have resolved. There is a spawn token. Did we, like, scry 1, draw a card?
Maybe.
That's... Sure.
Sure.
Take 2 from the ring.
Turn them sideways,
Draw
Vijay.
for turn. There's a Reality Smasher. That deals more damage.
Slam that bitch.
That's lethal, right? We have 8 in play.
What is lethals?
13.
Yeah, that looks lethal to me.
Yeah. 8, 5, 13. That. Yep.
Do it. No,
Like,
we're not doing
Gabe
that.
could have subtlety here.
I mean, like, I feel like we definitely have, because I thought we fetched this basic island in our main phase randomly and passed. I could be wrong, though. There's a moment we just started talking about other things.
I guess it's not lethal because we have the food, huh?
Yeah. Maybe Gabe will forget about it.
Maybe.
Is
Seems
there a card in
unlikely.
play?
No.
Damn.
I was looking. I even checked just in case before you tell me that the thing is useless again.
Smasher. Come on, please, just kill them.
Smasher? I barely know her.
Die. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my partnership with Gamer. We'll be looking to, if you need modern commentary in the NC area, hit me up, you know.
Alright,
We have cast a
Still
Smasher. It
thinking.
is resolved. There was not a salty.
Yeah.
I think that was
That's
literally
a
subtle.
press the enemy.
Okay, sure.
No, that's way funnier.
Karn the Great Creator.
Okay.
Why are we responding to this one?
I don't know.
You can't do that.
That's not how
That's
that works.
not how magic works, Chief.
That is not a legal play. That thing has to resolve. Vijay has priority first as he is the active player,
Yep.
and he gets to uptick or downtick before.
Well, the good news is, if this does resolve like this, I still think we're just treading water.
Yeah, I don't think
Worst
this matters
case
at
scenario.
all.
Like, Gabe needs to have... Oh, there's living in. Is there even cards?
No, this is just a reset.
Yeah. This is a game.
So
I'm not sure what's happening right now.
we illegally cast press the enemy.
Into a living in that's on the stack, I guess?
Yeah, so press the enemy bounced the Karn and therefore allows us to cast this living end. That part's fine. The part that's not fine is that the Karn needed to
Didn't
be
get
able
the
to
down
activate
tick,
first.
Yeah. What does press the enemy say? What do you press the enemy?
Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And then you may cast an instant or sorcery from your hand with CMC less than or equal to the mana value
Return
of
target
the thing.
spell or permanent.
Spell
Yeah.
or permanent?
Mm-hmm. Look at us with the fourth time. We're killing it today.
Boy.
We're so good at this.
Man.
Because I'm sitting here like, am I fucking insane?
Apparently, we're both just not. Today's wow.
It's been a day, dude. Don't worry. It's been a day. All right. Well, anyway, living in.
Gabriel legally casting his spell with a legal target.
I'm getting a Tormod script now. Goodbye, Tormod. Okay.
What happened to the living end?
It resolved.
Oh, I believe that Vijay had a Kozilek's command.
I don't like this play. I'd rather just have 2/3/4s at this point than protecting my graveyard from being exiled.
Like, sure, I guess.
Yep. Alright, Gabriel, you're Hellbent versus a Karn and a Ring. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. I can't believe press the enemy says spell.
Neither can I, actually. I didn't know it was a counter spell, too. That card's dope. I like this deck. Waker of Waves. That's a good way to get an like a graveyard in a can kind of shit going on. You know?
Yeah, usually. We get a force, and then we bin a sink and a stupor. Yeah,
Well,
that's
not a
kind
graveyard
of
again.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other type thing.
Now we slowly die to this card.
I mean, the good news is we kind of beat the Emrakul that resolved.
Yes, except it's in his hand currently.
That's not in play, not attacking us, and
Yet.
yeah. Yep.
I mean, like, the problem is the second... Like, Gabriel's next living in just gives Vijay a ton of creatures. Like, that's the problem. The Sing the Stupor just gave Vijay another answer. Like, that cookbook's right there, Chief. We can do this whenever we want.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, this is rough. So this game's effectively over, right? Like, I'm not seeing a way we're clawing out of it.
Maybe VJ kills himself with his own ring.
Armageddon into, like... So, like, we cast Living In, and then on the stack of Living In, we cast Armageddon.
I don't think that's a legal play pattern.
Teferi Time Raveler. Could be.
Force your Trinisphere.
Sure.
I guess we kind of have to, actually.
I mean, like, yeah, we have 4 lands.
Yeah. Trinisphere resolving is actual death.
So here's the sad and funny part of the matter, where VJ just downticks this card and gets that Trinisphere back and casts it.
Oh, or how about that?
What is that?
That's an Ulamog.
We did it! I don't know why the Ulamog is such more backbreaking knowledge to just the Emrakul being in our hand that we're willing to pack it up. But I'm here for it, whatever.
Because the Ulamog's in play and gonna kill us.
Yeah, but so is the Emrakul on the
The
instep.
Emrakul should have been,
On the instep, that's just a flash 13-13, Chief.
It is. That's true. All right, Gabriel on the play. Game 3.
Going to 5.
Game 2. Wow.
This ain't looking good, Chief.
Nah, five's not very many cards.
We got to go on game. We got a hedge base. Surveil
Okay.
1. Into the glare.
Yeah.
To the glare zone.
It's gone. It's in the graveyard.
We'll never know what it was.
Having a conversation about a Devourer. Maybe we verbally said it earlier, or maybe Gabe's just being a nice guy here and allowing Vijay to reveal it.
That would be pretty nice.
I don't think it changes
That doesn't
anything.
even reveal until his main phase, though.
Well,
so we
no.
can
You have to reveal it.
Well, he's resolving it right now. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah. We don't resolve it until...
Yeah. Because the hedge maze should have
upkeep.
happened.
Yeah, the hedge maze would have already happened, but the reveal would have had to happen.
So now, effectively, Gabriel has passed the turn.
No, I mean... No. Like... Yeah, I don't know if,
Could you imagine the rules lawyering if Vijay was like, oh, I forgot this, and Gabriel was like, go for it, buddy, and then it was like, oh, well, I resolved it, so we're in my turn now.
Nope. Nope. You want to find a way to never be invited back?
Just get out of the store.
Get out. Nah.
All right, Gabriel, you can... You're only... Yep, okay.
Yeah. All right, continue. Okay, draw for turn. Technically resolve the Devour. Whatever.
It's fine. It's
Out of order,
literally
nothing
nothing
matters.
changed.
Yeah.
It's just me being the dick.
Yeah,
Result.
it's all good. And we have the Labyrinth to hide away the Devourer. That's like the best Devourer start, right?
It always is, right? Like, that is the reason this deck is gross. Like, that curve is absurd, or that interaction, I guess.
Yeah.
2 mana. Weaker.
Perfect. Sink it to Stupor and a thing. Sink it to Stupor in the graveyard again. I didn't see what the thing was.
I'll trust you with a sink. I didn't even know if it was the sink or the other card. Drew a map. So no turn 3 Tron here. Turn 4, maybe.
Sure.
Tap for 3. Play...
Trinisphere.
That's pretty good.
This is real good. I hope it was a Force negation. We're just waving our
just
hands,
dead.
so I'm guessing that was
Oh,
bad.
no. Alright, well...
So we can, like, set up end step, sink into Stupor, or similar on the Trinisphere into untap.
You can also in-step twiddle the Trinisphere now that I know that's the thing.
Christ.
That's pretty good.
Get out of my face.
But could you, like, do you know now I have, like... Total Storm has, like, effectively 14 outs to Trinisphere now. You know how good that makes it? It went from, I have some 3 in the sideboard to my instant speed twiddles out Trinispheres now.
We have a Foundation Breaker.
Hey, that's pretty good.
We need to find a third land.
We do need a third land. We have a, looks like a
Generous
4 cycle,
There's
yeah.
there's our third land.
Now we play a Surveil land and hope that Vijay does not add anything else scary to the board.
Right.
And if they do, we probably die. But
That all sounds correct.
at the very least, this looks like a subtle, like, curb stomp instead of a slow bleed out.
Okay. Notably, the cookbook is exiled.
We should play the land, brother. Play our land. Hey, play. This is definitely Gabriel's turn 3. He was on the play.
Yeah, okay. There he goes.
Yeah, play the land. I thought I saw, like,
Okay.
the pass
Nah.
motion. And I was like, oh, that's going to be bad.
So, I have to assume that the cookbook in VJ's deck is a one-of, right?
No, we've seen multiple, actually.
Have we?
Yep.
Oh.
I've at least seen one in play and him thumb by one in his deck. There's definitely one in the sideboard as well.
Interesting.
So, this is like a whole plan this deck's in on.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Speaking of, how the hell did that cookbook get over? Oh, it's an exile.
It's Devourer.
It just looks like the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning it, though. Like, I saw it in exile, so I thought it might be a one-of.
Yeah.
And if it's a one of, then that turns off that game plan, which I think is fine. Like, you can just cast that card, it'll be okay.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
it costs, what, 12?
12 or 13, I don't remember.
Map resolves.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, this is what Gabriel wanted. Gabriel needs to be able to end-step sync the Trinisphere and then untap and live again.
Yep.
But we still
Remember,
have
he
to...
does have Press the Enemy in the deck.
Oh, yeah,
we
Press the
can
Enemy is also
bounce
very good
the
at this.
Trinisphere.
Foundation Breaker, get the map. Interesting tactic.
Okay.
Trying to stunt Vijay under their own Trinisphere. I'm here for it. Vijay
Yes.
did. Yeah, sure.
Do we have a way through the Trinisphere here?
I assume we're just going to try to press the enemy. Like, this makes me think Gabriel just hasn't pressed the enemy lined up, right?
Yeah, playing the Sink as a land.
Yeah. This looks like press the enemy. But at the same time, it's like, we still don't have a lot of dudes in our yard. Like, living is not even that good.
I mean, we got some, though, right?
Ooh,
like,
what if
there's
we
at
have
least
a-
a Generous Ant.
What if we have...
There's a Generous Ant and a Waker.
What's the other card?
That's good enough for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of cards, actually. And a Foundation Breaker now, too, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to clear Trinisphere on the way in.
Yeah,
Well, no, it doesn't. Because the press the enemy bounces the Trinisphere.
theoretically.
Yeah. What if we have Inevitable Trail? And we're just going to take their dual log?
That would be funny.
It would be pretty good. So this is 5. 4. That could be 5.
You know what's wild to me is that the Ulamog doesn't care who's exiled by.
Just whatever's exiled, yeah.
Yeah, just whatever the biggest thing in exile is.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
You
We
should've,
have we have another Foundation Breaker. Is that 2 more Foundation Breakers?
Maybe.
No wonder we didn't take the Trinisphere right away.
Oh, this is the Graveyard Chief.
Oh,
We're
never mind.
Kozilek's commanding
Okay.
just aggressively right now.
Gotcha.
Now I hope it's Inevitable Trail because we don't have jack shit anymore.
Yeah. Kozilek's Command is such a good card.
Card was a little too pushed, if you ask me.
Good.
One of those
lord.
modes should definitely be worse. Every single modal in that card is good. And
Yeah.
like, very good.
Yeah.
One of them probably should have been like, I don't know, something bad.
Scry X, draw a card.
Yep.
Sure. Make a bajillion spawns. Okay.
Yep.
You got it, boss. Is Potente Prism good?
So what happened here? Like, what are we resolving right now?
I don't know.
Because it looks like we either cycled. I thought we had land cycled at first. But now I'm just confused. We're in Vijay's turn again.
Okay.
Staring at some stuff. I guess Vijay's just paying on how they want to play through this game. He's like, it's weird, right? Like, Gabriel's taken steps that make me think we have plans for this Trinisphere, and then also we've done nothing. So I'm just so confused. The One Ring.
Haha. Haha. My One Ring.
Commandeer. Okay, that's certainly a plan, yeah.
It did cost us a Waker of Waves and another blue card.
That's my One Ring.
Yeah.
Give me that shit.
Mine. It's not like Vijay can respond, he only has 2. Yeah, he only has 1 mana. Oh no, he's got the spawns. He can respond.
What would you respond?
I have no idea.
Who just grabbed the Commandeer?
Not me. If I'm around here somewhere, I'm over there.
Someone from behind Gabriel was like, what the fuck does that do? He just grabbed that shit.
What does it do? It says that's
It
mine
says
now.
that's mine now. That one right there, that one's mine. You know how funny it would be if we just completely invalidate this entire play by playing a card?
Hilarious. We gotta wait till he gets like 2 counters on it so he kills himself though.
That would be so good.
Yeah, like we still have to fight through this Trinisphere, which is no small ask.
Yeah, like it's just, we're taking some weird actions. I don't know how this game progresses. Definitely not well by drawing multiple lands like that.
Well, like lands let us cast our big dumb idiots or get to 6 mana so that we can actually living in through the Trinisphere.
That's fair, but Tron can definitely beat big dumb idiots.
I understand. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like you're saying what the lands do. Like they're kind of integral at this point
No, that's fair.
because of the Trinisphere.
It does seem weird that we just have the sorcery in our lands. So, no.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We both know that Sink into Stupor is a land.
I don't know,
Everything
man.
is
It
fine.
looks like a sorcery. What if it's on the stack?
First of all, it's not a sorcery.
Oh, fuck, it's it. The hits just keep coming this fucking video, guys. They just keep coming. I don't really know how to respond because I'm doing it to myself.
This is just the backwards timeline.
It's
That's all it
rough.
is.
It's a rough one.
Everything went wrong from that initial jump.
What was the timeline of the Nadu video? We should jump back on that one.
I don't know what that timeline was. People seem to like that timeline,
They
though.
seem to like it. Alright, Vijay, attack with the spawns. Assert dominance. Somebody play a win condition. That's all I'm asking here. I'll take a 1-1 to start attacking for 1, dude. Come on.
Was that a living end? Did we just... Yeah, we meticulous archived a living end.
This is...
Come on. I thought this was the game plan. What's happening?
Hello, kitty.
No.
Oh.
Ocelot Pride's not in this match.
Damn it. It looks like more like Cauldron familiar to me, honestly, you know? Yeah.
That is not a modern playable card.
It could have been.
It could
And
be.
then Wrath of Skies.
Hey, look!
Win condition!
7.
First of all, exile half your library, Chief.
Still 7.
It's always gonna be
No,
7.
it might not be. Hang on. Timeout.
Wait, what is in Gabriel's fucking deck that would make it larger than a 7? What is in Gabriel's deck that would make it larger than a 7?
If you cycle it, it puts a trample counter on somebody on something.
What the fuck?
There is a one of Titanoth Rex
Oh no.
in the deck somewhere.
Please tell me it's not
No,
in there.
it didn't get hit, so
Good.
7 it is.
Alright, anyway, that ends the game next turn.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just good
Annihilator
old-fashioned-
7.
Annihilator 7
Oh,
hits you
get
for
it done.
14. Sounds good to me, Chief. Let's make it to the next combat phase, Gabriel. Just don't do anything. Just let it happen. Just go peacefully, quietly to sleep. Shh. It's okay. Let the little mog hurt. It will be painless.
I don't believe you.
It'll be painless. He's getting squished, dude. It's one fell swoop. Nothing happens.
Boop
afterwards.
boop. Draw a card. We're not dead.
God! Is it the goddamn turtle?
Yeah. Draw 3. Oh, that's a Harbinger of the Seas while we're at it.
Okay, I gotta say, I've seen this Harbinger come up twice now. This card does not seem like it belongs in this deck.
It's in the sideboard.
I've not seen anything other than a basic island. How do you cast any of your spells once that thing resolves?
Press the enemy.
Is that really
I don't know. I didn't build this mana base. There might be a forest in here, and Gabe's just never bothered to get it.
That's also fair.
You can also, like, land cycle through.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Maybe I'm here for
There's
it.
the forest.
There's the forest.
See? Everything's fine.
Give my deck himself. New win condition found. If you
I
bounce
don't.
this Ulamog, we just recast it, and then everything
And
is
exile
really
half of our stuff again.
Yeah. Decking is becoming a real possibility.
Nah, it's only half.
First of all, how many more dudes can we even cycle at this point, like, to win?
I don't know.
We are literally just shuffling.
Yeah, I don't. We're just kind of like looking at our options, I guess. So we have to bounce the Ulamog or we die. So like that's a non-issue, right? Like we just have to do the thing.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing it now. Does Ulamog have some text that says it can't be bounced?
Nah.
It's not in his hand. Could you imagine?
There it
Okay,
is.
never mind. Like the 5th time, and it's the Ulamog is lethal time.
Everything we say is wrong. If we say it, assume we're wrong.
If we say it, a little piece of text on the card spawns in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So
That's a Harbinger
All right,
right there.
We bounced the Ulamog.
We've cast a Harbinger.
We cast the Harbinger.
Now we're losing the race to our ring.
Yeah.
Dope.
But Vijay's down to 6 mana.
Yep, that's cool. Vijay will bleed. Watch comfortably as Gabriel bleeds out to his ring with 6 mana. Oh,
So
man.
weirdly, this only actually cut off 1 mana. Strangely enough.
Yeah, it's literally just the one Labyrinth.
Yeah. That said, it turns off a lot of draws, and we can't cast Devour anymore.
True. I'm looking at Emrakul Ulamog. Not where you want to be right now.
All
Jeff.
right. So, pass. Okay. Take 3.
Hey dog, that's a single digit right there.
Mm-hmm. How many cards do you think are in the library?
Not enough.
It's plenty, right?
So we lost approximately like what 20-ish.
We've drawn 6 off the One Ring.
Fetched a lot, cycled a lot.
Fetched
It's
some,
not
cycled
looking
some.
good. I don't think we have 80.
Oh.
Okay, endurance.
We have more now.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Those are not.
That's his graveyard.
No. We can't cast that endurance. There you go.
You right. No, Gabe, stack the triggers to the stupid. Okay. Alright.
Everybody's confused now.
Alright. Anyway, so Gabe could have shuffled this endurance
Yes,
back.
100%.
Yeah. So stack the triggers so that the evoke actually resolves first, then
Are we
the shuffle effect.
responding to this?
With
somehow?
what?
I don't know. VJ like went in.
No, I
and
think he was
started
just trying to
flicking?
figure out what was going on. Because, like, we have tapped mana and all sorts of nonsense. Okay. So our lands are still tapped?
Yep. Well, we had to pay the evoke cost for transfer.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
We gotta pay
the
3
the
for
lands
that.
were getting
Yeah,
tapped
you're
either
right.
way. It's just, are we keeping the endurance? And no, we
Yeah.
can't keep the endurance.
Fair enough. That does make that way worse, but...
1,000,000%.
Hey, look, we have Tron.
Let's go.
And by that, I mean 1 more mana.
Well, I mean, like I said, VJ, you can literally just watch this man bleed out to his
I
ring.
think that's what has to happen
There's
here.
literally no other. Like, I don't. Gabriel doesn't have a way to bounce it. All of his shit says opponents.
It's a 3-turn clock either way, right? So we should draw 4.
Yeah. Like, I'm almost certain there is no out. Like, we are just. VJ can just sit here.
Pretty sure we tried to tap too fast. There we go.
Yeah.
Gabe's
Well, as we
movements.
watch Gabriel bleed out to his ring,
There you
how
go.
was your how has your week been with like the Duskmourn spoilers and stuff? I know you were talking about getting some new cards to your wife's commander deck.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff for her deck in particular,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess doesn't surprise me much as like a horror themed deck, and she's playing like a black-white aristocracy kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we get the room that's like another Blood Artist effect that also happens to be like a Rise from the Dark Realms style thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good when I like sacrificing all my own stuff. So like that card's really cool. The porcelain room, the doll room, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
is super cool. Just floods the board with tokens and then rewards having a lot of creatures.
The cool Moth Demon.
The Moth Demon is fantastic.
Moth Demon
That
is
card's
top tier.
messed up. So
What's up?
VJ drew Reality Smasher, and I would be like, "That's really cool. We can end the
We don't
game."
have a colorless
But we
mana.
don't have a colorless mana.
Yeah, like I mean, they're just gonna pass the turn.
Yeah.
Like this game's ending in 2 turns.
Okay, so we go to 1, 2, 1, something.
Should
Who
be
cares?
1. Definitely 1. Nothing matters here, Chief. You
I mean,
literally-
that's got to be true, right?
yeah. Like you just don't have a way to. That's technically untapped. Yep, nailed it.
Perfect.
All right, what's the play? How do we not die of the ring?
Cascade into Living End.
Shh, that doesn't do it. I generally thought that was a fucking what's it called? We can't even cast Living In, can we?
I don't know. We have more mana.
We
We
do?
have 3 mana. Sure.
Sure. You've now given Vijay back their lands?
Like you said, does it even matter?
I don't think I'm pretty sure you need to pay the mana to cast the... Whatever.
We don't have to.
You don't have to. Well, we definitely have to pay the mana for resolve it.
Oh, sure. Well, we did. We
Cool.
did the thing. All right.
Okay. Target yourself.
Die to the ring.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
This is dope.
scoop
Extend
up
hand.
some cards.
Extend hand.
Look at all of our cards.
Draw 5 more just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? We're
There's
here.
no real difference between -2 and -3.
Exactly. We're already here. Why not? Okay, pass turn.
Okay.
Sure.
Untap.
VJ
reality.
just as confused as we all are.
Nah, it is what it is. Like, we've been in garbage time for a minute. You even asked me about Commander, and you hate Commander.
I do.
Notably, I'm also not particularly fond of Commander, but I do like, keeping up with my wife's deck.
That's fair. I mean, I think it'd be fun. It's just, I've tried. It's not for me. I'm not disparaging Commander in any way. It's dope. It's cool. People love it. Not for me.
Yeah.
Cast the Ulamog.
Don't cast anything past the turn.
Just cast the Ulamog for
pass
the
the
one
turn.
time.
Okay, alright.
We did it.
All right. Okay.
VJ taking it down 3-0.
VJ, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, boy. Okay.
That was dope.
That was
All right. Cool.
Trinisphere. Trinisphere is Trinisphere.
Well,
Trinisphere did a lot of work.
that was a long one, folks. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Yeah.
We'll,
We appreciate you, whatever timeline you're in.
Yep, 100%. Could be any of them. There's like 5 at this point. But yeah, we'll catch you all next week with, I think it's a 4-rounder next week.
Yeah, next weekend is a 4-rounder. And then we're caught up to real time, so we'll have the event this weekend. So yeah, I assume I'll see you next week.
Hopefully. I'll let you
Great.
know.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Have a
Bye.
good time. Have a wonderful time.